Hi and welcome to More Than a Story, your D&D podcast for gamblers and grotesqueries. I'm your DM Joe, joined by
Sam playing Creon Bowden.
Ben playing Griffin Menotia.
Lewis playing Torsten Faringray.
Gosh, it has been a hot minute, but welcome back to More Than a Story. How should we kick off this one? Can I get everybody's best your mum joke?
Oh, you're putting us on the spot.
Yeah, absolutely on the spot. Go for it. I'm gonna roll
Wild.
Your mom.
See, this doesn't
Lewis,
really
you're
work
first.
because all my your mum jokes are about my own.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah, true.
Problem, but you're first because I rolled 3 on the D4.
Oh dear. Your mum is so old. She's been using Thacker whenever she hits you.
Whoa.
Fair. Okay. Jeez.
Whoa.
Grayford, I think that's you.
It's a D&D your mama
It's a
joke.
D&D.
Come on.
It's on it. Yeah. Thematic. I like it. Grayford?
I feel like I have to go with a D&D one now.
Mm.
Yeah, look, see,
It's
that's
gotta
the
be-
bar.
Yeah,
That's a
set.
hard
It's a high
bar.
bar.
What? You
Yeah.
need to actually too much brain function. Too much brain function. I'm just gonna say the one that I was thinking of, which is your mum's so ugly, even Hello Kitty said goodbye.
Ouch. Nice. Solid. Grayford? Guion, even?
Your mama so big when she hit the ground, dinosaurs went extinct. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That's quite good. That's quite good.
And for mine, I'll go with your mama so fat that when the moon rises, she turns into a warehouse. Which is thematic with today's episode.
Nice.
As we currently find ourselves face to face with 2 were-ravens in the midst of the boiling pot. Last session.
I don't remember consenting to this.
Well, you signed the NDA and all of the other paperwork involved with the podcast, and that requires that you all need to roll for initiative.
Roll. Critical.
No, I've already rolled initiative for the monsters that are currently in the environment. Chev, have you also joined the map as well? There's a map!
You think that I'm gonna look at your stinking
It's a
map?
nice map.
I will look at the map.
I mean, I didn't make it, but someone else did.
And then you pirated it though. That's
I did, yeah.
Kind of having
It took a lot of skill stealing that from.
Saving
stealing
the
from the
file
internet,
and putting
yeah.
it somewhere else.
Absolutely.
All right.
Copy and paste everything. You know?
All right, Bob. All right, Bob.
All right.
All right, okay. All right.
What are we, 25 to 20?
Okay, come on. Real expectations. Only level 3. Only level 3.
Let's be realistic here, all right?
20 to 15?
You know it. 18. You know it.
18.
Seven.
Oh,
17.
let's go, boys. Let's go.
Okay.
Mate, we got moves
Yeah,
today.
Exactly. I mean,
I don't have any spell slots, but I got
What's your
moves.
dex, Leon?
+4.
Plus 4. We're gonna have to roll these with one of the other
Oh,
monsters because he also has the dex of
27. So.
4. On a d20.
D20, what?
Are we adding dex to it?
No.
15.
14. So you do go first.
Hey!
Oh yes.
Then
oh,
it's
yes.
one of the monsters, and then it is Torsten with a 17, which leaves Grayford
13.
13. That puts you before him, but
So I'm
after
only
them.
13, which means they're not legally allowed to touch me.
That is
That's true.
That's a good point.
No physical contact, please.
How? But they use spells. That's not
So
physical
once-
contact, right?
Once we kill these motherfuckers, we're gonna rob the entire place, right?
Thousands of points of
Cool.
Thousands of coins.
Mhm,
Of gold.
Yeah. You got. Was it 12 or 13?
Let's see who. If one of us dies in the first round, then the other two sprint.
Yeah, true.
Sorry. Was that 12 or 13, Grayford?
13.
13. Thought so. No worries. Right, we start the top of initiative with Guion.
Of course.
What would you like to do?
Of course.
Go,
As you can see, I'll just quickly describe the room. We're in
Yeah,
a small,
okay.
pill-shaped room. It's roughly 30, I think 35 foot long. There are 3 people in it. You can see I should probably describe their like actual transformation as well. They didn't do that last session. So as they got annoyed with the discussion that you guys were having, one of the Corvid brothers stood up from the table, slammed his knife into his table, and as he did, his shoulder dislocated backwards. The feathers across his back bristled and grew in length. You can see like joints pop. His like beak extends and becomes jagged and gnarled. His feathers go even darker across his back, just at the same time as his brother, who was also contorting and shifting in the same way. His pitch black feathers start to shift to an opaque white, creating this ghostly effect that shimmers around him as he continues to walk towards you, also drawing a long, wicked-looking dagger from his side. Tusk is behind you. You can see that there's a owl bearskin rug on the floor, a few hands of cards on the tables, but apart from that, the room is otherwise unoccupied, as far as you can tell. Gwion, what you gonna do
Yeah, Gwion.
Good question.
when they come for you?
What you gonna do
Gwion's
when
gonna
they
draw his
come
throat.
for
Bad
you?
Gwion,
With
bad
his,
Gwion.
his
What?
initial interactive object. Draw his bow.
Mhm. Nice.
Draw out his arrow in his quiver with a firework to the side. And with one swift motion, he's going to go, well, if you want to fight, then I guess we're going to have one, eh? And he's going to look at them both, and he's going to shoot the one that's closest of the two big bird people.
So the one in white.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
That one. She's the one, goes for the one in white. It to hit. That is a 22.
22 will indeed hit.
Hey.
Ready option. Oh, it's good damage actually, though. That's gonna be 11 points of piercing damage, and they have to make a wisdom saving throw as the arrow hits them. This like illusionary fireworks kind of fly off in their face.
17. Plus
Okay,
whiz.
unfortunately, the fireworks don't bother them, but they're just kind of having
Solid. That's good.
illusionary fireworks firing around them. But I guess they
So
can
that was
just see straight
11
through them
damage.
and realise they're
40. Yeah, he flinches for a moment, but then his eyes lock back onto you. I'm gonna take that bow and I'm gonna fucking strangle you with it.
They call me Curb Stomper Gwion. Let's go.
Who calls you this?
Let's go, crack some
I didn't know
Gwion.
Okay, so you shot Ghost, but Pitch, who is the one in black there, is going to stride forwards towards
Oh shit.
Torsten, and he's going to make a...
No.
Here's what he's going to do. He's going to make his...
Doesn't sound like him. He's a really gentle soul.
Pitch, the were-raven, sounds like a really gentle soul. Is that what you're
Yeah,
trying to...
really gentle, really.
He's going to make...
He sounds a bit like a bit of a bitch.
He's going to make 2 weapons attacks against you, one with his beak. So he's going to try and bite you, which is a 16 plus 4 for 20, so he will probably hit you, motherfucker.
First
So
hit,
that is...
Boston's taken all game for his armor.
Okay, that is 1d. Oh, it's not bad. Okay.
I think it is. It sounds bad.
4 piercing damage, and can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
That even sounds worse somehow. The Constitution saving throw part. Even worse when it hits a nat 1.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
That's a failure.
Nothing happens
And how much? 4 damage?
right now. You
Oh,
took
for
4
fuck's
damage,
sake.
but nothing appears to happen from the effects of that missed
I mean,
Constitution
this would
saving
be
throw.
a plot twist.
But yeah.
If I can take some levels in Blood Hunter, Path of the Lycanthrope,
Fire.
He's also going to make a short
sounds
attack
like
against
fire.
you, which is also 20 to hit.
that does hit, yeah.
He's going to max damage for 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. Have you considered not?
He did consider it, but then he chose to anyway.
If it helps, I'm immune to disease.
You're immune to disease. This is not a diseased effect.
Okay, worth a
Well,
try.
always
was
worth
worth a
bringing
try.
up. Always
Yeah.
worth bringing up.
Actually,
Always
that's
worth.
the wrong 50. Yes.
I have dark vision. I actually don't have dark vision.
That-
So
No, I'm half elf. I do. Yeah.
did you see that one the other day? I saw a meme that came up. It's like, when you walk into the room and you can't see, and everybody's like, I have dark vision, I have dark vision, I have dark vision. It's like, you can't see because it's blindingly bright in here. Do you have blindingly bright vision? Fuck. There's a wraith going on and you can't see shit. Anyway, that brings it to Torsten's go. He is currently Pitch is stood right in front of you.
Torsten's not very happy about that particular little interaction.
He didn't ask.
There.
So.
I kind of did ask for it, to be fair, by coming into his house and messing with his shit. But that's not really the point here. The point is that I'm right and I've got a big hammer.
That's
so what I'm going to do
philosophy.
instead is I'm just going to I'm going to hit it with the
That's
big
fair.
hammer.
Big.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. That will hit.
Okay, lovely. That is what we like to see. We're going to smite on that.
Oh yeah, oh baby.
This is against
So
Pitch.
we'll go features and traits, divine smite. So it's a level 1, so it's an extra 2d8
Extra 2d8, big.
damage. Yep. So it's 3d8 plus 4 is the total there.
Big.
Tasty.
Sorry, I'm struggling with my. This is what I get for using digital dice.
It is.
Oh, that's tasty. That's 22 points of damage, 14 of which are radiant damage.
That's
Okay.
huge.
Big.
So, for me, as he comes towards me, I raise the shield up. He's too fast. He comes in, stabs me right in the side underneath my shield. But as he's coming to draw back, I just slam my hammer down on his back
Sick.
before he's not fast enough to get away from my retaliation.
Yeah.
And there's a glowing purple light reads the hammer as it comes down, and there's a flash of black purple fire.
Yeah, tasty,
Nice.
tasty,
It
tasty.
like scatters across his chest, and that brings us to Ghost's turn. Ghost is going to move.
Ghost.
Ghost is going to move to this table right in front of him, and he's going to flip it over.
Oh no. See a freaking like ranged ball.
So I'm just going to make that a. I can't.
That sounds like an object interaction.
It is a free object interaction because that's what it is. He's gonna.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
sounds like what it is.
Yeah, let's make a.
That sounds like a
rectangle.
great idea, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, I'm seeing another table at the opposite end of the room.
Yeah,
True.
so there's a bit of.
There is a dude there.
That is
but
Tusk, by the way.
whatever.
Remember.
You can cub some
Yeah.
tusk.
Yeah.
right?
So there's now
Tusk
a barrier
from
in
Tusk
front of
Love.
him, so he will. He's gonna disappear for now.
Okay, I see it. I see the barrier.
Oh no, it's a rogue.
Yeah, he's gonna.
A
You
rogue
can't currently
waving-
see him, so he's going to disappear out of sight. And that brings us to Griffith's turn.
Okay, so he's hiding behind there.
He is.
Where he's gone from
Mhm.
there. Ha. 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 I'm very tempted to do something that might be dumb.
I like that. I'm a
What?
very big fan of that as far as Dungeons and
You
Dragons
know,
goes.
the hit that Torsten did to Birdman.
Yeah.
Did it seem to affect him? Is he?
Oh, he definitely staggered. He staggered backwards. He
Staggered,
looked a
staggered.
little. He was surprised.
Okay. I mean, how high is that table? Can I try and like peek over the table, or
It's
is
about-
like he
it's about-
actually?
10 foot up, and potentially he's crouched underneath. You don't have like line of sight on him.
Okay.
If he is hiding behind there, he's hiding very well.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 steps forward to this square,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast a cone attack, rhymes binding ice, against Pitch
Ooh.
standing around that table
Nice.
to hopefully cone attack the whole part of this
big.
room. I'm going to need them both to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
See, I knew we kept you around for a reason.
That's a 15 for pitch.
He passes.
Excuse me.
And I will actually not tell you whether the other one succeeded. What's your DC?
14.
Okay. No worries. What's the damage for half?
See,
Half damage is 8 points of damage. 8 points of cold damage.
That's so much. Holy crap.
It's pretty good. Although sadly,
that is
if the
significant.
other person failed, he takes full, and also his speed is reduced to 0 because he's hit by ice. He needs to be braced
That's
a little bit.
Okay.
crazy.
No worries. The ice like crackles up the surface of pitch right in front of you. You can see the ice spills around the table. You can also see from behind there that there is a hole in the floor under that table. It's like a deep pit that extends downwards. You can't see anything down there. You also, despite being able to now see around that corner, you cannot see Ghost.
Okay. He's been given the name Ghost for a reason, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will then, after spraying this ice forward into the room, some of the parts of the ice is sort of going to break off and start sucking back to me and ping, ping, ping onto my skin. And I'm going to quicken spell, cast Armor of Agathist.
Nice.
Ooh,
Very
that's
nice.
so cool.
So that's
Cool. That was so your full turn after quicken spell.
that is my turn.
I guess you're like it's like an ice sheet layer on the surface of your like already metal body, and like
Absolutely.
the interior workings that sort of have the glow to it turn to that like tealy blue ice shade.
Blue glow.
Nice.
Maybe slow down a little bit as like the ice.
Big. So Tusk's turn. He is going to move.
Stay cool,
to
fellas.
Here. He is going to make a multi-attack.
No,
He's going to make a multi. That's what he's going to do.
listeners, Joe is one of those DMs who just doesn't quite get that we're gods.
Oh, that was a risky move. That was a dangerous thing to say, my friend. He's going to make.
Curb stomp Tusk on that sofa.
It's a common mistake new DMs make is to not let their players do everything that they want to do and not challenge them at all.
Yeah, he's going to make a melee attack. He misses with his first one with a 5, and then he is going to hit. Oh, wait. 13?
13.
Both misses.
Grion's gonna tank him both.
Hell yeah, Tusk. Tusk knows what's up. Even if Joe doesn't, Tusk knows.
He's going to use his bonus action to shout, "Boys, get in here!" And he shouts at me.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do. And that...
I should stop antagonizing.
Yeah,
I think
gonna
keep
bring
going.
us-
We're screwed anyway.
to the top of initiative, and I will roll for people to be joined into the next initiative.
Ooh. What am I gonna do?
Here's your
Oh
turn,
dear.
Graham. 4.
What's Gwion gonna do?
Yeah, Guillaume, what you gonna do?
Gwion
What does
is going
this
to
do?
use his bow.
You guys now see past the fog.
No.
No.
You can't. Yes, even better.
How many weapons does Tusk have on him, Joe?
You can see he's got a dagger, a short bow, and a scimitar on him currently, as far as you can see.
Okay.
He has his scimitar drawn.
It's not really that helpful.
Apologies.
Um,
I'm sorry that I'm not very helpful.
Again, not very considerate of you.
Gwion is gonna go. Leave me alone, Tusk. And he's gonna make his way. Take the attack of opportunity from Tusk as he leaves combat.
Yeah.
I thought you were using spell or something. Just leave me alone.
No spell, just
I
go
cast.
away.
Fuck off.
I'm not disengaging or anything. It's just leave me
Yeah,
alone.
fuck off. What does he get as
Oi.
attack, Joe?
Yeah, sorry, I was just adding initiatives. He gets a 16.
16 hits.
Nice. So he is going to 1d6 plus 3.
He didn't leave you
I know,
alone.
That
So
is
rude. And you asked so nicely.
I know.
That's
Well, not very nice. But he definitely asked
5
it.
slashing damage.
5 slashing damage. Oof. Okay.
We're level 3.
Yeah, that hurts a lot.
We
Um,
are level 3.
And Gwion is going
We're about to feel the hurt, I think.
as he starts walking away, trying to be really, really cool, and then just gets like a scimitar stab in his side.
Shivved.
Still tries to keep walking, kind of looking
Mhm.
cool. A misty arrow is going to form in his quiver as he kind of tries to concentrate as he walks away, dropping a bit of blood. And then he's going to use his action surge to stand over this way, stand on the edge of the table so it starts to tilt and fall, and dash behind it. And as he does, just smoke is going to start rising from behind the table as a 10-foot radius sphere.
Fortunately, as you move away from the spot you took a step away from, you are going to take an additional attack of opportunity from the invisible ghost
fair
who
enough.
is stood right here.
No!
Yeah, fair enough.
Ghost, why are you doing this to
because
us?
he was
Oh,
invisible,
God.
it's at advantage, so that allows his sneak attack. He's also flanking as well, which doesn't help.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Goodbye.
So it's
Your word.
quadruple
Damn it,
advantage.
he's invisible as well. That's
He's no longer invisible because he attacked.
Well, that's good.
still being moved from him.
Yeah, which means that he didn't get all your icy
Didn't get hit
stuff.
by ice. Did not get hit by ice.
Sorry. 5.
And it's nearly his turn again.
Yeah.
That's 15 piercing damage.
I can take it. I can take it. I'm the goat. It's fine.
This like slender, wicked, like fine dagger, like a stiletto point, just like pierces right through like the upper part of your like hip, just below your kidney.
I
It just goes like right through, and you see the point just protrude on the other side as you turned away from him. Just took complete advantage at the moment.
I know the
Slipped
idea
the
that
blade
I'm
right
drawing
through.
back the arrow, but I drop the arrow in response to this sudden attack, and then it still goes off.
Yeah, no worries. So did
Um,
you tip the table over? Was that the
Tip the
final
table
aim?
over. I now have cover and behind it,
Yeah.
and also there is a 10-foot radius sphere centered on me of fog.
Okay,
So it's pretty big.
That is pretty chunk.
It's
That is
bigger
a-
than that. It's double
Yeah,
that size.
10-foot
Jay.
radius is a big sphere.
That says 10 foot. And I have
Just
these
fog-
squares matched up.
Yeah, it might be 10-foot
Oh, yeah, that's
diameter.
10 foot diameter, isn't it?
Does fog
yeah,
count as any
20
cover,
foot.
or is it just vision?
It's obscured, so it's total
Total
cover.
cover. Okay.
Heavily obscured,
Sort of
right?
sucks for me, but you know what, Sam?
Soz,
You
bro.
live. You live. You
Soz,
live.
bro. I win those. Don't you worry about
Is
that.
that,
you-
I win
if
those.
is that
got
all good,
this,
Sam?
you got
Like that?
That's good. That's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, so basically that
Yeah,
far
it's
end
just
just becomes
This like
Smoke and mirrors, baby.
Smoke.
thick vapory cloud just expands outwards. Cool. So that was Guion's go. So now it's Pitch's go. He's looking a little hurt. What did Rare Ravens
Good,
get?
That's a good.
Bloody hope
That's a
so.
good.
I'm looking very hurt.
Start of the temperature.
Oh,
That was
so
a
I have a
spell.
bonus with a
unfortunately.
bonus
Yeah,
action.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm also going to start patching myself up.
Yeah, no worries with
Ooh.
your nice
With
second,
second
wind.
wind.
Big. Okay, so he doesn't regain any hit points this turn, which is good. But he's then going to make. Yeah, he's going to use his bonus action. He like moves his dagger like underneath his cloak. He's going to use his bonus action to do something, and then he's going to make an attack against the wizard who just hit him with many a magic. He's going to make first a beak attack, which misses at like 8.
Yeah, that misses.
And then a dagger attack at that's way better. 21.
Reroll that. Casting silvery barbs.
Yes.
It's
Might still hit, but
15.
that does do it.
Okay. So you're gonna take.
I'm gonna give Lewis, because he's the only one I can see, advantage on the next
Good point.
attack.
Yeah.
Or save.
beautiful. Love that.
5 slashing damage
5 slashing. He takes 5 cold damage.
and
Poison.
3 poison damage.
Okay.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
I certainly can. Ooh, decent. 15.
Okay, you save against the poison, so you're not poisoned, but you did take the additional poison damage from the attack still.
Tasty,
'Cause it's nasty. That
Also,
will be.
Warforged. Can we get poisoned?
You're not immune to poison,
You might actually have
Damage,
a resistance to poison
but
damage.
you're not. You can't suffer the poison effect.
I think
Oh,
I've got no poison resistance, but I think I'm as
Oh, yeah.
Warforged, you can't get poisoned. I think.
I will just.
You're immune to
I'll check the
disease.
stats now.
You have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and you have resistance to poison damage.
Okay, so you had advantage on that, but you already saved your
Already
resistance to
saved it.
poison damage, so you take 2 poison damage rather than 3.
We're rounding up. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's to be noted. We are rounding up on spells
Okay.
and damage types.
Cool.
Spicy.
What? Just to check, which form of Warforged do you use?
He's a dad.
Because
Okay.
I think there's like Automata from.
Oh, it's not an automata. He's the classic Warforged.
Yeah.
He's a classic Warforged from Oberon Rising for the
Yes,
Last
I
War.
believe so.
I believe so as well.
Yeah. So yeah, resistance to poison damage in advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Very nice.
Cool. That makes it Torsen's go after pitch.
Okay, I feel the magical energy surging in my veins.
That's where you're going with that. Sorry.
As my I see this behind me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with my tried and trusted way of doing things, which is to hit them with a hammer.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll to hit them with a hammer.
Hammer hit.
Hammer hit. Okay, we're going to go. Guitar.
It works every time, 50% of the time.
Okay, that's a good start.
You naughty wackus pocus.
That's a 25 to hit. Yep. And I'm going to pump my last Divine Smite into
Yeah,
that
hell yeah.
spot. So that is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then, come on, give me good rolls. 10 points of radiant damage.
Chunky.
Cool. No worries.
We're chunking him.
Well, he like
Just double
staggers
check
back
I've got nothing
under the
else.
additional blows, and he looks really rough for a moment, and then he like shakes his feathers, and like settles up for another round. That
I'm then going to reach under my. As I come back, I'm gonna lift the hammer to my head in a sort of salute, and whisper a prayer to the Raven Queen. Let your hand guide my fate, and I'll use harness divine power as a bonus action to regain a spell slot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
nice. He sees that.
Cool.
He clocks that you've done something with magic and that you look imbued, and he's making different decisions. That brings it to
What, getting the fuck out of here?
yeah. That brings it to Ghost's turn, who is going to step into the fog and disappear.
Well,
He's a nerd.
I think Tusk losing sight of you is going to come here. Oh wait, no, sorry, we've got another turn between there.
It's me.
Ghost takes his turn. He disappears. He's going to use. What else going to do? Okay, no worries. Yeah, he's going to disappear. That's all good. Then that brings it to Griffith's turn. Meh.
Here comes the annoying bit. I feel like we need to get this guy gone.
Get him gone.
Get him
Get
gone.
fuck out.
We need to get him gone. Okay. I am going to throw a firebolt at Pitch.
You are close.
I am. So it would be disadvantage.
It would be disadvantaged.
So as I throw the firebolt forwards,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to manipulate for a moment the time around us and stretch the distance between us as if I was standing further away. So basically, I'm restoring the balance of this roll to make it a straight roll.
You grab the corner of the photo rather than the the middle.
Yeah, that's the one.
You know when you're on Minecraft and you change the FOV settings?
Oh, bro.
That's the one.
The view settings bit.
Okay, it's a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Pitch. Oi! Okay. D10.
Let's go.
2 points of fire damage.
Hey, 2 points is still good, okay?
2 points is 2 points.
Okay.
2 points is 2 points.
It's 2 points more than 0. Let's go.
Big. Big.
Bird, extra damage, question mark?
Against...
Burn.
No. No. Just... okay, that brings it to Tusk's turn. As long as that's your turn. You don't want to move.
I might do this.
I respect it. Fair.
Do that.
Respectable.
Why not?
Tusk.
Sorry, just to check. The hammer blows that have been
Yeah.
hitting, is it only the magical energy that seems to have been dealing damage, or is it the hammer itself?
He's
as well?
definitely not shrugging off the impact of either the magic effect or the initial blow. It seems to be dealing him significant amount of damage on both counts.
Okay, cool.
Tusk's moving up. He's going to use multi-attack again.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's going to attack with his dagger. Sorry, with his scimitar. That's a 13.
Wait, is the scimitar his big weapon?
It's his handy weapon. He's got it in his hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Lewis. That's a 13.
Misses.
Nice.
Oh, and a natural 20 on the second attack.
Misses.
I will silvery barbs the natural 20.
No,
Fair enough.
that's
Yes.
He rolled
What a power move.
15 plus.
You giving Lewis advantage again?
Yeah, I can't see you. I need to be able to see you to do it.
Just like making sure
Plus
it's
5 for
okay.
20, so it's still a 20 to hit.
Oh,
20 still hits.
Okay, no worries. So 4. That is 7 slashing damage.
Okay,
He appears
cool.
behind you and just
So as
slashes downwards across your back.
Ah,
That takes us back to the top of the round, but there are new things in initiative.
people.
So,
Torsten is looking rough, by the
Oh
way.
god, we might be screwed here, boys.
you
1
see...
second, sorry lads. My headphones have run out of battery, so I've change it.
Classic. Those doors next to you open, and you start to see
No.
some of this room
Oh no.
come into view. As a few of the people are moving. This person has just opened the door.
That person looks dangerous.
A couple of other people have moved into frame. This person's here, and this person is here
Oh god.
as well. These two people on the map who are sat on the cushions, they are currently looking very panicked, screamed. There's a couple of nobles sitting around in here looking like they've drunk a little too much, as well as a few women who are currently making their way away from the combat. But yes, that is what you can see currently.
Oh, yeah.
This one at the front,
Can I just
Yep.
double check something? Sorry, the doors, which way do they
they've
open?
opened outwards.
Well, that's not very nice of them.
Sorry. It's grandeur for like it's got more grandeur if they open the doors out into the
I guess so,
out
yeah.
into the space. Anyway, this
Cool.
guy here who's at the front, who's just opened the doors, is going to make a bow attack with a short bow against Groford, I think, for this one.
Law.
So he rolls a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Woo!
I am but a sorcerer.
4 piercing damage.
Oh god.
Cool. That makes it Guion's turn. Ghost
Girl's
has
gonna hear
disappeared.
the creak at the door,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna knock an arrow and release something that way for a 21 with disadvantage.
You're just going to knock an arrow in that direction.
I mean, yeah, that's how he's gonna flavor. Because he heard Tusk shout, and then he heard the door open, so he's gonna assume that it's a bad person. Just send an arrow out of the fog that way, which disadvantage. right?
Yes,
'Cause
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, 21 though with disadvantage, which is kind of amazing.
That is pretty amazing.
Okay,
You could
That
make
is
it.
pretty
Okay.
incredible.
You can make it not disadvantage, though. You know that, right?
True.
There's shenanigans at play.
Forgot about that.
You
Yeah,
have
keep that in mind.
you have a familiar.
Yeah. True. Good point. No, yeah. Speaking of which, Evie is going to be perched somewhere in the rafters in the center of the room. But I'm going to. Anyway,
That's right.
arrow straight out the fog, hits
It's
it.
too cool not
Yeah,
to do.
way too cool not.
12 points of damage.
No worries. That's the first bit of damage Tusk has taken.
Oh, not Tusk, on the new dude.
The new dude. Okay, no worries. That is Benito, the bandit, number 1.
Benito the Bandit number 1. What a name.
Yeah, that's his.
Holy
And he
moly.
has HP left. He looks
has a
the arrow just like.
He has a
sinks
son
into-
as well, Benito the Bandit number 2.
Benito Bandit Jr. Actually,
That's
the
cool.
arrow like sinks into his shoulder and he staggers back. He's like, "Where the fuck did I open the doors?" But that's it
He
for him.
lives the shot.
He did live
12
that.
damage. Damn it. That's such a shame.
Might be screwed. Maybe screwed it.
He's the
boys.
goat.
second.
He's the goat.
12 damage. Did you say?
It's a powerhouse bandit, that is.
Oh, I know that is actually it. Yeah, bandit. Yeah, 11 hit points rather than.
Oh, brilliant.
Let's
Bandit.
go.
Hell yeah!
He's going to
There is a bandit here.
That is
Only-
really
Creek, arrow just straight through the forehead. The coup de grace shot.
Thus ended the legend of Bandito the Bandit.
No. Okay, I would say no,
Don't
but
worry,
can't-
I'll
no,
take his
can't be too-
personality, finances, home.
That makes it. I'm gonna remove him from the map. No, actually, actually no. I'll leave him there because he's dead.
Delete.
He's a message to other people who join the fight.
That makes it Pitch's turn, who is going to turn to Growth. I don't know. Who's done more damage to him?
Oh, Joe,
He's-
with my interaction moment, I'm just putting my bow away afterwards. That's all.
Yep, sure, no worries. He is going to. He's going to roll a d4 because I can't decide who I want to attack. Torsten.
Hi.
Um,
Oh wait.
Torsten's
Lewis
gone.
says Torsten's died. You
Well, I killed him. Fucking
Killed
hell,
him.
she died.
No,
He's
I'm still here, don't worry.
Oh, that's
He's
so funny.
dead.
He's disconnected. Okay, he's attacking you for his attack. That is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Shield in the way.
He's going to make a beak attack as well,
No.
which is a 13.
Nice.
And it also
Misses,
misses.
yeah.
He's going to like claw against the edge of his shield. The dagger comes over the edge and it like swings just past your eyeball. And his beak comes low, trying to nip at your arm that's holding the shield in front of him. He's gonna like hiss in frustration and back up just a little bit. He contemplates swinging an elbow back towards Crowford, but instead he's gonna hiss his brother. It's time to go. Let the boys figure this out. And he jumps over the table. He's gonna take the attack of opportunity, and he's gonna jump
Yep,
down
I
that
will
hole
Make that attack.
on the other side of the table.
I will also take my attack of opportunity.
Let's
for it.
go. Come on, Crowford. Big punch.
That's only. Oh, it's with advantage, isn't it? Because I've got the.
Flankency? Yes.
You've also
Well,
got
Flankency and
my
for.
thing. Yeah.
Oh yes, you
Yeah.
You've also got advantage.
So that's 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
You both hit.
Can I smite when I'm not on my turn?
Can you smite
You can.
on your
It
turn?
does- it
Yes,
does
you
instead
can.
of turn, I think.
Oh, is it? Isn't
Okay.
it? There's not a bonus. There's new rules that makes it a bonus action, isn't it?
That's new
Yeah, we're
rules.
old rules still.
I rolled 5 points.
Divine
Yes,
smite
damage.
when you hit with a melee attack.
I was
Yeah.
attacking as well. Yeah, big.
Okay. Should I smite when I'm on my turn?
That's a good question. I did 5 points of piercing damage.
Let's go. That's
Big.
huge.
It's big.
Sorceress,
Right?
go
That's
to.
maximum amount of damage I can
Get
do.
him in melee.
I am gonna smite.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So that is. Ooh, 11 points of bludgeoning damage
11. Cool.
That's just the bludgeoning. This is gonna be a lot.
and 12 points of radiant damage.
20 something
Yeah,
points
fair.
of damage. Holy moly.
Solid. He was going for a really elegant dive roll over the table. He was going to disappear over it, but he gets shivved by a robot and then hit with divine energy in the shoulder as he goes over. So what was an elegant dive turns into a bit of a flop fumble over the edge of the table and down the hole.
He still makes.
But still
But
living.
he is still alive and will disappear down that.
Damn,
Right.
he's tough.
Yeah, they are. That's you can see it disappears downwards. It's like a 5 foot wide hole that just disappears into the earth, and he like crawls his way down it using his like birdie talons. There is no sign of Ghost as of yet, but that brings us to Torsten's go.
Okay, Torsten is gonna where is everything? Fuck's sake. Would you allow me? Well, I'm gonna use my action to disengage from Tusk. I'm gonna move over to the hole, and I'm gonna use my free object interaction to kick the table over the hole and cover it.
Ooh, big.
Interesting. Okay.
Then stand on top of that table.
Nice.
And if you'll allow me,
Yeah.
I'll shout something as well.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be, your bosses are on the run. You really think you can take us?
Okay.
Yeah. That's tasty. That's tasty.
Interesting. Okay. I have your passive. No worries.
I mean, that's my full.
Yeah, that's going
pretty
to
much
be
my full turn,
definitely
I
a
think.
full turn. Ghost, whose turn is after yours, is gonna. Who says I'm running? And you feel another knife in your back again, Guion. As he appears out
Is
of
it
the smoke.
disadvantage? It's a disadvantage because
Yeah,
unless
it
he can
is
see through
indeed
the fog.
it is indeed a disadvantage, but also add advantage for being invisible again. So it's a flat roll for a 16.
16 does just hit.
Yeah.
I know.
Fine.
I have a question though. If he has sneak attack, which is what you mentioned before, he can't use it, right? Because it's not advantage.
Yeah, no sneak attack because it's not an advantage.
That is a good point. But it was an
I'm
advantage.
pulling
It
all
wasn't
my
an
have
strings
advantage
at
or
No,
once.
it's
flanking
like it's
creatures.
odd because that
The
was an
argument.
advantage attack when you would make an attack at an advantage. I'm wondering.
But he doesn't have advantage. So even if it is an advantage attack, he's disadvantaged for the fog,
Yeah.
which means that it's just flat.
Which means no sneak attack. Unless he's
No, that's
got
fair
an ally
enough.
over his
No
feet.
sneak. No
Let's
sneak,
go, baby!
no sneak.
Let's
It's
go!
not how I wrote down the rules. It was, but yeah, no, it is how sneak attack tends to work in the.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it
so
not?
it
Is
will
it-
just be. It's the effect of it is that whenever he's covered or
Oh, I
invisible
see.
or,
No,
or
maybe
taking an
that's
attack at
different
an
then.
advantage, he would take it. But I make that makes sense. I feel like he wouldn't be able to
Save
fully
me.
follow through his attack. He does, however, do 10 piercing damage to the small of your back again. Actually, he's going to go like straight for the like upper thigh muscle, just like right
Okay.
through
Yeah.
the back of your leg, and then back out again. And he's going to take a step backwards into the fog.
I'm gonna punch him with my reaction as he tries to take
A
a
disadvantage.
A
Yeah.
disadvantage. Yeah,
Deck him!
that is a disadvantage. Let's see if he can hit. 15.
15. Okay.
Does that hit?
That does it.
And then it is 1 rounded up to 1 plus 2, so 3 points of damage.
Cool. Perfect.
And he's just gonna oh, fuck off, and just whack his shit.
Yeah, he lets out a throaty like raven cackle, like as he backs upwards.
What a bird.
That makes it
Over
Griffin's
here.
turn.
Okay. So the only guy I can see is freaking Tusk, whatever his name is.
Yes, it is. You can also see into that room a bit. You can see that bandit way down in the courtyard. You have line
over
of sight
here.
to that person.
Just
don't kill the woman that's like in between him and there. Like,
I promise I would never do something so terrible.
perfectly innocent prostitute right
Would
there.
never
Don't worry
do
about it.
so. So don't kill us.
I take it that guy in the doorway
He's
is
dead,
dead,
yeah.
right? Has he just... Yeah.
He's like fallen against so he's moved the door past him, so now he is like flying flat on the ground.
Locking
Kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
I will
Here's the door stop.
I will
He is a doorstop.
firebolt this dude.
Nice.
Firebolt. Which dude? The one further back. Oh, the
No,
Tusk.
the from one Tusk.
Yeah. No worries.
Firebolt him. That is a
Firebolt.
12 to hit, not great.
That won't do it. Sorry.
Okay. And then I will say
Ah.
damn, and I'm going to get on the table with Torsten to further plug the hole.
Nice.
Fair.
That hole's not going
No.
anywhere.
Metal Man is on top.
No worries. That brings us to Bandit 3, who is going to take move. Sorry, Bandit. Yeah, Bandit 3 is going to take 30 foot of movement to there. And then Bandit 2 is going to take 30 foot of movement to there. Perfect. They don't have any long-range weapons on them, so that will make it Tusk's turn, who's going to come to here. And then he's going to make a multi-attack against you, which is 17 plus 5 for a total of 23.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yep, missed the table. 4 plus.
Does he
4,
miss me
8.
if you miss the
No,
table?
he doesn't. Because it was the damage roll. That's 8 slashing damage.
Still up.
And then he's going to miss his second attack.
No.
Thank
Nice.
How long does your smoke last for?
Me?
Yeah,
Until literally my turn.
fair. No worries. I thought so. I was literally just pulling up the subclass so I could check again. No worries. That brings us to the top of the round, which is Guion now, because Bandito the senior is currently a doorstop.
Womp womp. Yeah. The fog is like the shimmering fog just like instantly vanishes. Very obviously magical. And Guion,
Notably, Ghost doesn't appear when the fog dissipates.
Guion is going to put out his shield with one hand, hesitantly kind of walk away from behind the table in case Ghost is going to try and hit him again.
Which side of the table are you going around?
This way.
Okay.
And then he's going to go.
You take
25
damage.
feet.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're
Guion's
good.
on very low. Guion is bleeding out of most places.
Oh god.
He's going to, seeing the doorstop, he's going to run towards the open doors, look down, and for the first time see the 3 other bandits that are coming running.
Oh,
Well, it's just 2 now. at this point.
2, yeah, 3 bandits, but one of them, he's like, oh, sorry mate, as he looks at Benito, he's kind of got an arrow in his head, and then he's going to reach out, grab both door handles to open that way, pull them shut, and just try and hold them shut against them with a
Nice.
some sort of contested strength checks.
They're fully open. at the
Okay, well
moment,
he
so
has
they were,
enough.
they
I
were
have
back
enough
against the
movement to
wall.
run here and go back because he
Yeah, so-
only opens one of them, no?
No, he
'Cause-
pulled them both open as he came to it. So he grabbed them with both hands and swung them open, and then
Okay.
died in front of one of them. So his body is in front of them. So you could maybe close one
pull
for
them,
cover.
Can I pull them both shut then? If you can pull them both open, can I pull them both shut from here or something, or from here and pull them back in?
It's like, because he was in the middle, he could pull them like that and let them fling to the sides to cover the 15 to 20 foot gap that is. Whereas now they're 15 to 20. The handles are 15 to 20 feet away on either side. So you
My
need
question,
to be able to
They hold.
stretch.
They
Yeah.
like pull open and they just hold their stance.
Well, they didn't bounce, but they swung against the wall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, he's jumping on this guy.
You could definitely close one for cover without.
There's
a
no
problem.
point in
They want
closing
to stop
one.
the
I think.
guys.
Yeah, they're just going to get killed always. So I'm going to grab this
That's
guy. He's going to jump around the corner with his shield and just instead go for a headlock then, in that case, and try and pull him down. If noticing the doors can't. be
Okay,
reached.
in comparison grapple checks. Nice.
Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't do very well though.
Strength of a bandit.
It's only a 10.
He got a 12, so he's just gonna
Oh, he ducks
push you
under my
backwards.
grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on then. Let's go.
Which makes it Pitch's turn. He's going to do stuff, but you can't see him because he's somewhere else. Then it is Torsten's go.
Okay.
Let's go towards it.
Well, let's see what we got. Torsten is going to stop himself from
I
dying
respect that.
as his action.
I
That's
think don't you have
he's
the
gonna
health
pump-
potion?
No.
someone has a health
I
potion.
thought we gave you a health potion because you were going to stay, so we were like, let me hand
thought
you a
we
health
did too.
potion. So I'm pretty sure
That does
have-
that does ring a bell. I'll allow that.
you have a health
If you have a
potion.
health potion.
I do actually have it, yes.
I gambled, by the way.
In which case, I'm going to do that as a bonus action on this.
To give yourself a potion, yes, it is a bonus action.
Yeah, okay, in which case I will use the health potion instead.
Cool.
I was going to use lay on hands, but that makes way
You're just
better
gonna touch
sense.
yourself? What the fuck?
So it is 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Okay,
that.
so that is max 10 points of healing.
Hey!
10 points of healing. Okay.
That is tasty.
Big.
And then he's going to swing for
Dusk.
This dude.
Yeah, I guess swinging for Tusk. Yeah, Tusk is too dangerous to be
Yeah, he
kept.
sucks.
So yeah, it's Splat for Tusk. We're gonna go with a 15 to hit,
That'll hit.
and we're gonna be dealing 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Big.
Big.
Big
He
stuff.
like staggers backwards, but then he gets a fierce look in his eye as if something's just like clicked in the back of his mind, and he is gonna prepare to do something, but it's not his turn as of yet. So that brings it to Ghost's turn, who's being real sneaky like. You do hear like the fluttering of wings, but apart from that, you don't see any other sort of movement.
Where do we hear it?
Everywhere. It's in your mind.
Oh.
Nowhere specifically, it just sort of echoes around the room.
Wait.
To let you know that he's still there. Thank you. That brings it to Grofford's turn. You're still stood on the table?
Okay, I am weighing it down.
Big. You weigh a lot, don't you? That's fair.
I'm a chunky guy.
Yeah.
I'm a chunky guy.
Interesting.
Okay.
What's the plan, Stan?
I don't know.
Do it! Do the thing!
I feel like it might be a good idea to do this. So I will do this. I'm going to cast Fireball on Tusk.
Cool.
Pew pew. That is a 14.
14 misses.
Oh, he's chunky.
It's just under.
Okay, then as a bonus action, no, I won't. I can't do that as a bonus action. Just kidding. I messed my idea up. I forgot which sorcery thing includes 2, which includes 1.
Oh, is it split spell?
No, yeah, but quick spell is 2,
Fair.
and then split spell is 1. So,
Love
twin
split
spell.
So cool.
Twin spell is very good.
Yeah.
It's sick. It's sick.
Spicy.
Okay, I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
Where I am.
That brings it to Bandit number 3's turn, who is right next to Guion. He's going to make his dagger attack against Guion, which he just sucks. So he's getting demoted
Nice one.
with an 11. So he definitely misses. But Bandit number 2, Frederick von Smethelbert.
Musikowski the
No,
third.
he's long distant cousin, but not the same. Is going to move his 30 feet to be up against you. He's going to make his dagger attack.
Let's go, champ.
Which is a natural 20. I'm really sorry.
No.
Oh no! I probably don't. I've got 1 second level spell slot left. Do I cast
been
every
nice
bob
to play
at second level spells?
You win some, you lose some.
2. That is 4 damage because he rolled a 1.
4
Nice.
Tight.
Big,
Although
what we like
we
to
might
see.
still go down from that.
It
still
is
good on that.
the table rules, I think, right, Joe? Where I get 1 point of exhaustion, right, per damage or something.
Once if you come back to you're
perfect.
unconscious.
Yeah, then he's
But
not
if you come back,
unconscious.
then
I
you'll have
see,
an
I see,
additional
I
point of
understand.
exhaustion.
Yeah, then I'm knocked unconscious.
Oh no!
No, you don't just get to stay in the fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty cool.
That would be really strong. Cool. So you are currently unconscious. That makes it Tusk's turn. He is going to drop his sword. He's gonna roar, and he's gonna grab you around the waist, Torsten, and he's gonna try and haul you backwards off the table. He's gonna try and suplex you over his shoulder. So that is a grapple check,
Go for it, mate.
for which he gets a 19 plus 4 for a total of 23.
Don't go for it, mate. Athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Holy.
Yeah, no chance I'm beating that.
Yeah,
That's an
he
11.
grabs you and he's going to drag you backwards. He won't be able to do any damage with it, but he will be able to move you half of his movement.
Off the table.
off the table. He's gonna like pull you backwards, wrestling with you.
Curb stomp him.
He's going to shout
I'm
as
trying.
he do with his bonus action to one of the bandits who's come in. Get the table! Get that metal man off it! That brings it to... that was Tuff's turn, so back to the top of the round. Gwion. Can I get a death saving throw?
Done.
Okay.
Keep it secret.
Okay, I like it.
Oh god.
I like it. That makes it
I don't like
Pitch's
it.
turn. And then Torsten's turn.
Pitch the bitch.
Go on, Torsten.
See, I told you he was a little bitch.
Go on, Torsten.
He took like
He
he
ran
took
away
3
straight away.
divine smites. You'd be running
Nah,
as well.
little bitch.
He's a smart and intelligent creature. He's also a bitch, but that's a different matter. What are you doing, Torsten? It's your turn.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm still grappled.
You are
right?
still grappled, yeah. So your movement is 0 and
Okay,
you're
let me
at
just-
disadvantage on attack rolls?
That's not very nice.
No.
of him.
But you can't do anything but bite at them.
Oh, I have disadvantage. Oh wait, this might be the old ones. Legacy definition. Sorry. So the legacy definition: a grappled creature target becomes 0, cannot benefit from its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the person is removed. There is nothing about disadvantage. That might be restrained. That does the disadvantage
Disadvantages
thing.
can't attack.
No,
I will just-
I thought restrained was disadvantage, and then grappling is just.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could make attacks while
Attack
restrained.
rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have
Grappling
disadvantages.
doesn't do anything
Restrained.
except affect their movement. It's the
Doesn't
only
it?
thing it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a whole
then you have to
grappling
have a-
thing for restrained.
have a
Well,
grappling
there you go. You can attack him at will.
But the new version, 5.5, the new D1 D&D or whatever they're
It's
calling
5.5.
it, that does that has disadvantage for the
Changing the
grapple.
room.
Apart from if you. So yeah, there's a new
Yeah.
thing. But
No
anyway,
worries.
cool. So I'm there. Let me see. I've been moved to here. I'm just gonna try and drop Tusk.
Okay. Nice.
We're gonna go in with a Warhammer Smack. That's where you throw Space Marines at people.
Nice. I like it.
yeah.
Just screaming 40k,
That's
40k,
only an
40k.
8 to hit, I'm
That
afraid.
won't do it. So it does not hit.
Yeah, the grappler is a bit too
Grapple's
much.
strong.
And I'm
He's,
gonna,
like, wrestling
try
you
and
forwards.
swing
He's
for
got,
him,
like,
but he just.
One arm hooked over your shoulder, like your hammer hand. He's like holding back on it. Gwen, you're muted, by the way, in case you don't know. But it's good.
Yep.
That's no, that's fair.
Let me just double check. I'm out of spells. I'm out of options, I think. Yeah, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Yeah, no, that's me done.
Yeah. That's cool. So Ghost is going to attack Groford
Yeah, that's fair.
at advantage.
Bruv.
That's fair. That's
for
very
which
fair.
he gets a 16.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
That one is gonna be a sneak attack.
9.
I don't like he's still counting.
Oh god.
Sorry, Ben.
I think I might be downed, you know.
Join me. Join me.
I am
might
but a sorcerer.
Make our way through the 9 levels. of
We
hell.
might
that
be in
12?
trouble here.
12.
Okay.
That's pretty low. It was a low roll, a couple of ones on there.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
The thing is, Ghost hasn't really taken much damage yet.
He's taken 1 arrow.
He's taken a bit.
11 damage. I
He's
gave
taken
him
a
11
little
damage at the beginning.
Yeah.
But considering how tough the other guy is,
Okay, that's good, that's good.
He is going to then use his... He's going to push off you, and he's going to grab the edge of the table with his item interaction. He's going to try and flip you off it.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Do you think I kind of want him to leave now, to be honest?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. So that's a composing strength checks, unless you just want to let him escape through it.
I do want him to go, so kind of. So I'm okay with. I was going to step off the table
Okay.
when it came to my turn. So let's say I was about to step off the table and going to step off, then he's down
Yeah.
to me, and
Yeah.
I can flip the table.
No worries. Yeah, the table flips upright, and I'm just going to move you a little further down so that he can We're on that side of the wall again, and he is going to. Oh, he does actually reappear because he stabbed you.
Because hey, if they want to leave, they want to leave.
And he's going to disappear down that hole.
Can I hit when he goes, just out of spite?
Sure.
Let's go. Let's go.
I was going to say no because there's a table in the way, but go for it. It's
I rolled an 8 to hit. Doesn't matter.
He just like fuck you with a feathery middle finger, and just disappears down the hole. Come after us if you dare. And he like disappears down the hole.
We all can hear that. He jumped.
That brings us to Groford's turn.
Can I now put the table on the hole and stand on the table, please?
You can do that for free if you like.
Because I don't want them coming back, to be honest.
To be fair, great plan. Love that.
Quite frankly. Okay, and now I am going to, at second level, I'm going to cast a Witch Bolt, and I'm going to twin spell it.
Oh, Ben!
So I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on both
That's
Tusk
crazy.
and this one here.
These mechanics are going crazy.
I want them gone.
Nice.
This is
So Tusk
very
and
tasty.
what Bandit 2?
This one here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's for Tusk. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a 17 to hit.
We got pointers.
17 to hit.
See this?
Yeah,
I know,
here you go.
17 to hit on that man. And then roll
that hits.
again. Roll again. 16 to hit for the other one.
Both hit.
Okay, that's tasty. Okay, I'll roll the bandit damage first.
Nice.
The bandit takes 13 points of lightning damage.
You roast him. Her, actually. Just
As
like female bandit runs in, she's ready. She's like, I've got to get the table. Sir told me to, and then she just gets crackled. Lightning just
my engines
blasts
just...
her shoulder apart.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Brutal.
And then for Tusk, nice. Oh, I rolled max and least, so 13 points of lightning damage.
Still huge.
Oh,
That'll do it. He's dead.
Roast
Both killed.
him! Roast him up!
Absolutely roasted.
Absolutely roasted in one turn. So that is Tusk and Bandit number 3. Steve.
Steve Jobs.
No, this is my only job. Bandit 3 is looking a bit scared now. And that does make it his turn. He's gonna run.
Can I walk here and be like, time to go?
Yeah, he is gonna take his full movement to run 30 feet to here. You hear there's like a bunch of other shuffling noises as well. You can hear there's definitely more Corvid brothers around. There's definitely more of the organization milling around, and you can see this guy starts to take a defensive position. Someone from behind that corner hands him a crossbow, and he starts aiming it back in this direction.
Oh god!
They seem to be like
like
hunkering down to hold the position of where you are. While more reinforcements come. But that brings it to top of the round. Guion,
Yay.
make a saving throw for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Thanks.
Oh no! Oh no!
Sweet. That makes it Pitch's turn, who's doing something else. Torsten's go. The unconscious, dead, roasted Tusk falls to the dead ground behind you.
Okay, so there's one. The other bandit here is dead as well.
These people have run off.
Cool. So both of these bandits are dead, and they're just there. Cool. I'm gonna come forward. I'm gonna pull. Can I use my action and in object interaction to get the doors closed?
You can definitely get the doors inside and pull Guion in as well with your action.
Is that all right?
No, definitely.
Yeah, please. Yeah, then I'll move over and do that as my action.
Cool. I will consider us for the
I'll then
moment out of initiative because no one's coming for you. They seem to be hunkering in. You see as you slam the door, someone else like appears here. You can see like two people holding the angle down below. They all appear to be watching the door, but no one seems to be looking to make a move to close the distance, given that you just roasted Tusk.
Is there a way to sort of bar the doors?
You see there's a latch on it for like private conversations, but it doesn't seem very substantial.
Does it have like handles I could put like a pole through or something?
Yeah, if you have a pole.
I have torches.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
add a bit of strength
Can I
to
put,
the.
can I put my arm?
Yeah, go for if you want to lose the arm.
yeah.
No worries. You are out
good
of
one.
initiative. Growford, I'm going to put you here.
Oh,
I could put my penis through it.
That yeah,
That
they're
could
never
do
getting
it.
in. They have to take the wall down.
Take the door off its hinges and just carry
Yeah.
it out.
Anyway, you are out of initiative. It is settled. You can hear
wow,
disturbances
that
on the other
Torsten,
side.
have you got any other healing stuff for Guion?
Yes, Guion, quick! I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to pump 5 healing hands into Guion.
Right by the nipples.
Oh no! Wait, no way! No
Yeah.
way! No way! Is Guion already dead? No way!
Not one
you
to
rolled a
7,
natural
lads.
one.
So that one's
No!
Oh my
Not
god,
one
you're
of the
actually
7.
dead.
Oh my god! He actually died.
Oh,
you,
God.
you looked worried on the first roll, but I was
I
like,
know.
no, it's gonna be
Oh,
below
no.
a 10, not a 1, surely.
It's kind of crazy.
Guion, wake
Guion?
up!
Oh shit.
Oh God.
I wasn't expecting that.
That table.
yeah.
There's the table there, Joe. Is there anything on
Yeah.
the table?
This table here, make an investigation check for me.
I'll start frantically sort of like looking at things on the table, just like opening. Oh, I'm frantic. That I'm not good. That's an 8.
There's a bunch of like scattered coins. You find like 15 gold pieces worth
Okay,
of
I'm not
money.
even going to look at the gold pieces.
You also find a where's it gone? What looks like a jewel encrusted green pen.
Okay.
Um,
Does it seem magical? If I'm
it
like,
does.
looking
Yeah, it definitely looks well crafted.
Okay.
Elegant, potentially magically imbued. With your arcane eye cast over it, you'd definitely say so.
Okay. As I'm going through, siphoning through, I grab the coins and chuck them over my shoulder, because who cares about them?
Yeah.
And I'll grab the pen, and it's sort of like a, I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to place it on top of Guion.
Nothing happens with the pen.
To a revivify every pen.
Yeah, indeed. Literally.
That'd be pretty. That'd be very cool.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll stab it into his upper thigh. EpiPen.
You take some piercing damage. You take a
If
piercing
you
damage.
haven't already lost your
Yeah.
death saving throws,
Mhm.
he's dead, Griffith.
Oh, that did not go to plan.
Shit. Oh shit! What are we gonna do now?
Looking up out of curiosity,
We can't follow
is
them
his
down.
bird in the rafters still, or is that gone?
Good question.
You see, she's just sitting on the edge of the table, watching, not moving as of yet.
Okay. Oh, what do we do now?
Right. Shit, we haven't got good options here.
So the room we're in, Joe.
Mhm.
What's the ceiling like?
It looks like it's vaulted, like arch. It's got a couple of like wooden rafters in it, but apart from that, it's pretty solid, like stoneware. You're
Yeah, 'cause
underground.
we're underground, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'd like to give Groford 10 points of healing.
Oh. How? Thank you.
Lay on hands.
Nice. Oh,
And I'll give myself 4.
thank you, Torsten.
Okay.
That leaves me with 1 point of healing.
Just in
In
case.
my lay on hands, by the way.
Cool.
Just in case. Shit. Right, okay. We can't stand around here forever. We have a choice. We either follow the Corvid brothers down, or we make our way out through whatever else is in there.
It's sort of an unknown versus the unknown.
Exactly.
This pen, can I try drawing on a wall with it?
Yeah, you can. Make an Arcana check for me.
Oh, not good. 10. No, 12.
As you like click the back of the pen, the like emerald color glows a little bit, and you see like arcane scripture between the individually set faceted emeralds along the side of it. And as you click it, you now have access to the when clicked, you can use the illusionary script spell.
What does this do?
It's not a bad spell, but not one for bringing people back.
No. What is this? Okay.
Look, there might be something that the council can do for him later, but for now we can't do anything.
I know, you're right. We need to leave.
We need to focus on what we're going to do, because no one's going to help him if we don't get out.
No, yes. I'm pretty spent. I've nothing left, but
I know, me neither.
I feel as though we might be able to talk
Do you
our
think
way
we
out.
could? It's possible.
Maybe with fear. I mean, I did roast 2 of them in one shot. I could say I could do it again.
Yeah. I think we can possibly make our way that way. It's worth a try, if nothing else. I don't fancy following those crows down the hole.
Joe, is there any alcohol in here?
In here, there's a looks like a couple of bottles of spirit on the side.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
I'd like to. Yeah.
I will grab the bottles of spirit.
To give you a couple of ideas of options here, you at least passed 10 to 15 members of the Corvid group on your way into this place.
Joe's like, go down the hole, guys.
I'm not saying you almost wailed
That
out
is rough.
one of the Corvid brothers who fled down that hole. Two pretty beat up already were-ravens. Or
that ghost
about
is so
10
annoying.
to 13
This
people.
old guy is so annoying.
Yeah, 10 to 13. I was under the impression it was more like 4 or 5.
No, because you passed.
You've
You've taken out 3 and Tusk.
Yeah.
You passed. There were 3 men on the tables, 1 bartender, 2 that were in the plush room with all the cushions, 2 on the door outside, the bartender upstairs, and potentially 2 or 3 customers who were also the member of the Corvid Guild, Corvid group, Corvid Black Feathers.
Okay, look, my conscience is now saying that our plan was a terrible I don't think we can intimidate that many people.
No.
So in hindsight, I think our only option is to follow the Corvid brothers as careful as we can.
Are we going to bring Guillaume with us? I feel like I want to.
Yes. I'm bringing him.
Do we...
I'm going to start.
Are you strong
Tusk
enough to
down.
pick him up? Can you carry him?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As you pick up, Broford, Evu flaps across and like settles on his stomach.
I'm not picking him up
Okay,
yet.
no worries. You want to pat down?
Before that, I'm going to do a quick shakedown of Tusk and the other bandit that's in here.
Yeah, sure. Make a.
Or did we shut them outside?
One can be in here. It's no problem.
Sure.
So on Tusk, you find 10 gold pieces, a couple of daggers,
Nice.
and that's about it. Yeah, some lint,
Cool.
maybe a dice or 2.
I'm going to pocket one of the daggers.
As for the bandit, he appears to be a note crumpled up in his pocket, as well as 3 gold pieces.
Okay. I'll take the gold pieces because why not?
Cool.
What does the note say?
And yeah, I will read the note.
It says milk, bread, cheese, condoms, and that's it.
He's a safe guy, at least.
Yeah.
It's he actually wrote "That's it."
Yeah,
Which is a bit strange.
just so whoever his partner was sure that he'd get just that and nothing else.
Ooh.
No stopping by the reduced style.
I think this might be a code. I'll keep this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you never know. You know, maybe it's the secret ticket.
Yeah.
It could be the key. No, but seriously, this could be the key to their cipher for their internal
You never know.
communications.
Yeah.
You never know.
It is a list. Do we want to create a distraction or like try and like set a fire in the main room to like stop them from following us? But
yeah, we could set fire to this room.
or in
That
them,
would
I could just
probably
keep
stop
the
them
door
doing.
open and then just create fires out there.
You can do that.
I mean, I think so with these, and I hold up the 2 bottles of spirits.
That could do it. I am worried that opening that door will invite us to get shot.
That is fair.
I'd say. Well, we could just open it sideways and throw the bottle out, like just right next to the door.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. Like, just like a light.
Open,
like this
open the
quick
bottom
here,
door, throw it at the
just
curtain.
and then just
Throw it over there. Yeah.
like stand here, open it very slightly, throw it there, and then
Yeah.
just
So
turn
is
this
that
area.
what we want to do? We're going for the Molotov.
I think that could work. Okay, cool.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We
Let's
can
do
do
it.
that.
Nice. You've
That would help distract them and stop them coming after us. I would also say it might be worth setting fire to this room as
We
well
can do both.
if it
We
burns.
can
No
do
worries.
both.
Is it made of stone or wood on the walls?
it's stone.
there was some
But
wooden parts
all
of
of
it.
the
Well, that's
chairs and the furniture and the owlbear skin rug, those are all very flammable.
I am going to start piling up furniture against the door.
Okay,
though.
no worries.
Oh, that doesn't work.
So you can't open the door
Now I'm gonna-
and it opens outwards.
No. Not only can I not open the door, but it opens outwards.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Fair enough.
Foiled
These
again
Corvid
by
brothers have a shit
hinges.
bolt hole.
No, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that's going to be our go-to thing. I will pick up Gwion. And for now, I'll shoulder his bow and quiver.
No worries.
What bow is it? A
It's
longbow?
yeah.
It is a
Guion's longbow.
Cool.
Cool. You throw the Molotov out through the crack in the door. It scatters against that curtain in the plush room, and it just like instantly catches across the edge of it.
Well, I can cast
The-
Firebolt to get it going.
Yeah, you know, there's candles to light a Molotov
Right,
off
okay.
from in this room. It's no problem. Yeah, and you see the black smoke start to pour towards the door. You hear a couple of shouts, "Go get some fucking water!" As they like begin to go. What are they doing? They're gonna burn themselves alive in there. And then what are you doing next?
I mean,
Down the hole?
We'll set one in this room as well. Question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark?
You want to throw another one? At the,
Sure,
Yeah,
we'll set the bear
rug.
rug on fire and then just sort of throw some chairs on us.
Not fluffy. Okay.
Burn Fluffy's ass.
Fair. Yeah. The owl bear like goes up in flames, like fake feathers burning up.
Watch for traps as we go.
No worries.
And I pick up
No
Gwion.
worries. Evie flutters across, settles
Shoulder,
over
shoulder.
his stomach.
Shall I go first? To look for traps? Or to carry one?
Please, yeah.
I'll do that. I will go
You're carrying
first.
breastplate, just to let you know.
That's good. That's all right.
Cool. I don't have time to take off your armor and put it on
Guion's
myself.
got breasts.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
You
Yeah.
step towards the hole. You
Uh-huh.
take a step down. You're sort of crawling, sort of stepping, like it's like a back shuffle as you're carrying Gwion. It's tricky. The Corvid brothers went like head first down this hole. You like kind of have to like children's slide shoot down the down here, and it levels out. It like scoops downwards and round, and then there's a steep set of stairs that leads up and out, potentially towards the street. Roll an investigation check for me for traps and whatnot as you go.
That is a 14.
Any chance I can give him advantage on that?
Yes.
That's a 14.
40. Cool. You don't come across any traps, and as you reach the top of these stairs, you feel like the thick metal grating of like a sewer exit, like just against like the top of your fist. You don't know what's on the other side of it. It's not got any holes in it. You've
All
climbed
right.
quite a distance. You've
Um,
climbed potentially like just about as many steps as you did to come down into the room, as you know.
So it's probably another building or out onto the street
It's
itself.
boiler room level, at least. It's not all the way up to the main city.
Yeah.
Just very. Should we check what's on the other side just very quickly? We do like a very light little.
Yeah. You
First, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, the listening's a good idea.
Before we do that, let's listen.
You can hear the like now that you're back out towards the main street, even like just as you reach this thing, you start to hear that like the bass rumble of the boiler room again, the like mechanical whirring of the street. You can hear like a couple of shouts in the distance, but other than that, nothing really. You don't hear anyone close by per se.
Okay.
Okay.
Very quick.
You see like dark alleyway stretching out in front of you, tall buildings of the boiler room stretching like either side, and that's what you get of like the quick glance. It looks like an alleyway with a few like strewn boxes, and like very little light.
I'm gonna go down dark alleyway, a few boxes. Still in the underbelly bit,
Yeah.
like in the
boiler room.
Yeah, in the boiler room.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do they see any sign of like a road? Not that's just is it just like where does the alley lead to?
You can see like ahead of you there's a wall that blocks off. If you look back the other way, you can see a little ways further down the main street.
Okay, go back down. Main Street is like what, 50 feet or something?
Yeah, I'd say probably about 50 feet. The
50 feet.
other house at the other side is probably about 30 to 35.
Okay. 50 feet that way. So I mean, I don't know if they're going to be hiding the alley for us, but we could sprint, try and make our way all the way to the main road.
I think that might be. I don't know whether we should finish off the. I don't know whether we can or not finish off the Corvid brothers, but
No, I don't think so. That invisible one. I do not understand its attacks at all.
right.
I think
maybe it's time
we
to
should
get
call
out.
our losses and just get out.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, by the way, what's the name? Bird.
Golden Wing.
Bird?
Golden Wing.
Oh, the
No.
bird.
Oh no, yeah, it's still settled on Gwyon's stomach.
Okay, cool.
Evie.
Evie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, on the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And I'll push
up
over the thing and
Hoik
get
up
out
the
as quick as
manhole
possible.
and you step onto the street.
I'm going to immediately start running for the street.
No worries.
At that pace.
Let me just make sure I've got everything set.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound
Doesn't
good.
sound very good, does it? No.
Let me just hide them. You guys have seen the updated map?
Yes.
Cool,
Can't see where
no
we
worries.
are though.
That's because you're not on there yet.
Yep, I see it.
No.
Let me just add some.
And neither's the enemy, which means they're not there.
That's what that means. Yep. Let's go with that. Okay, let's put.
We are
So you stepped out of here, and where's the shield gun?
Guion.
I was
Okay.
never actually playing Gwen, I was just playing Evie. She's an
Oh,
enchantment.
that's fair.
Oh, right, nice.
Nice.
I respect it.
That's good. Okay, nice.
Just need a new vessel, that's all.
So you step out of here on the main street. You can see the main street is to your right, and the alleyway continues to the left there. As you step out, there's no immediate strike of danger. What you can hear is like a really loud baby crying, just like a short ways up the alleyway, like over towards your. Can I have a pointer? Over here.
And this is the main street.
That's the main street there. Yeah.
So we're running past it, basically, to get to the main street.
Is
I've got
it
really
real?
intense like music going on right now. It's like super dramatic.
Look wired, Joe.
Roll a wisdom check for me. Straight whiz or
Not my
insight.
best
Is it?
skill.
we suck at wisdom, sadly.
Whiz boys.
Yeah. Actually not as bad as I
Nice.
thought. That's a 10.
It seems pretty real.
Okay,
Like,
right,
if you had to
so-
place money on it being like a baby crying at you, you'd be like, oh my god, I should go help that baby.
Okay.
You making your way. So...
Yeah, making the way towards the
Any
main
sign
street.
of any Corvid brothers?
30... 30... oh, actually... 15. Carrying a dead body.
Yep.
You shuffle your way along. You don't see anything up that alleyway, but that crying is louder and louder.
Any Corvid brothers?
You don't see any, but you can hear shouts in the distance, and you can see just a little ways away, amidst the already existing smog of the Undercity, like a few trickles of black smoke leaking over one of the buildings.
Okay.
I'm sorry, which building is it leaking over?
Somewhere
There's
in the
a
distance.
little over towards your right.
Our fire might have
Can't quite
corpsed
see.
and kept going.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
There's not just like horrific black smoke trailing after you. You know?
I thought it was like demon smoke or something. I was like,
arrived.
oh my god, we're way in too deep. This is not good.
Okay. You push on.
I can't.
Yeah, I feel like we can't.
Just-
Yeah, we.
This is what happens when you take a lawful good character.
Yeah.
I'll
30.
15.
I'll
stay back. I'll stay back here.
No worries. Cool. Nothing else happens. Pushing on again.
I will ready. So I'm gonna put my shield away.
Mhm.
Carry Guion slung over one shoulder, and have my warhammer ready in the other hand.
Yeah.
As soon as something appears or attacks us, I will take a swing at it.
Okay, no worries. You take another set of movement, and then another set of movement, and it doesn't seem like anybody's after you, which is almost worse than being attacked.
Yeah, that's not great.
You make your way out, and then back onto the main street.
And is there people around?
You mingle in with a group of people, various people making their way through the Undercity. You aren't disturbed or attacked or even from your knowledge watched. You have a really
I'd like to
uneasy
use
feeling, but
Yes.
no
I'd like
one
to use my
attacks you.
divine sense as I'm going out.
Which reveals Fey, Fiend, Undead. Aberration?
Yeah, 1 second. No
Fey,
aberration, I
Fiend,
don't
Undead.
think.
Celestials, maybe? I don't know.
Celestial fiend and undead, no fey.
Nothing appears to be lurking around. There's the occasional tiefling on the main street, but that's about as demonic as you get. And you continue through the Undercity, back around the outside edge of that fan. You can see the Corvid brothers, the guild, like running around the outside edge of the building, bringing like big buckets of water and slowly dousing out the fire in the basement.
Holy moly.
But no one stops you. You look pretty rough, but so do a lot of the people down here. You blend in with the crowd fairly well, and you begin to make your way towards the exit of the Undercity, I'm presuming.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess so.
Right?
I need some water.
Yeah. And that is where we'll take a break
Okay.
for a minute, because I need some water in real life.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, hell.
Well, hell.
That didn't go
No.
great, guys.
That
I
did
love
not
that.
go great.
The odds. A 1 and a 7.
A 1 and a
Can we just talk
7.
about
A 1
this
and a
for
7 was
moment?
brutal.
I go down once.
I wasn't
Once.
expecting it.
That's a 1 in 200 chance.
Yeah,
We could do that
It's
200
crazy.
more times.
It's
and we
actually
would be
crazy.
alive.
that is wild.
You draw
Got him again, boys.
You draw close to the edge of town, and you find yourself in amidst a few of the people who are heading back out of the Undercity. It's late at night now, so there's the people who don't live down here are making their way out of here so they don't stay here. Oh, got 911.
Hello, police.
Sorry.
That's what we did. That's
Sorry.
what we just did. We called 911.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
Told them, yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, you draw towards the exit, moving your way through that extra foggy layer between the border of the swelteringly hot Undercity and the cooler outside atmosphere. You breach into the underground subway station and out through the steps to reach the city of Voltrus. Undisturbed, unattacked, unfucked with.
What was that bloke's name? Is the old beggar man outside still?
Roll the perception
doing his
check.
thing? Okay.
I'll join in on that.
5.
16.
16. No, it doesn't appear to be around. But the gates to the city, the gates to the underground are open from this direction, and the illusion is broken, and you make your way out onto the main streets of Voltrus. It suddenly feels safer. The cold air from the outside stings your skin, though. It's late at night. It's probably about 1 a.m. now that you've been around for a while, and the cold night air, in contrast to the Undercity, everybody's leaving the Undercity with you, is shivering and pulling their coats tighter. Yeah, you are free to go where you will.
Right, we need to get to the... Shit, who can we even talk to?
We can go... I don't...
We could take him...
We can go to the person that I know.
You know somebody?
I know somebody. Come on.
Who might be able to help?
Definitely.
This is powerful magic.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, maybe. It's quite a big thing to ask, I know. But I think it's the only... I mean, unless you know of somebody that's around here that can help.
I mean, we could always take him across the island.
You mean... Wait, you're talking about the old guy?
Yes, who give me 5 seconds and I'll have his name.
Alistair.
I do know it. It's just Griffin wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
That's why I said across the island. I thought I might be able to get there.
It's been a while since we played. He's only from your
The funny
backstory.
thing is, viewers, that it's my backstory, and Joe reminded us of this.
Yeah.
He's really good.
That's classic. Hey, there's a lot of names.
See, that's why we lose characters, guys.
Yeah, Guion also insulted one of my characters by not remembering the name, which is why he's dead now.
Yeah, makes sense.
What time is it, Joe?
About 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Morning.
Okay, so it's very dark, very late.
Yeah. Very dark. You can see the usually clear sky of Voltrus has this very imposing, slow-moving looking thunderhead sitting behind it. It seems to be being buffeted back by whatever unseen layer of magic keeps the ecosystem level here on Voltrus, but it seems to be overrunning the back end of the island. The storm you can feel as you make your way through the out of the back streets and onto some of the main roads. You can feel the wind from it. It's sort of pressing through the city. It's whipping around you, and you've adjusted from the boiler room already, but it's still quite frigid.
How long did it take us to hike to the back of the island before?
About a day.
A day. I think if your person is close, then we'd better be talking.
We
to them
can.
first.
I'm very worried that we're being followed.
And if we are,
Then it won't be good.
the Corvid brothers insinuated you knew someone
I
on the
do.
council, so they would know this anyway. If we're being followed, then
Yeah, sure. It just hurts to go. I'm scared, but let's do it. I would. I don't really know what to do, to be honest, but I want Guion back, so let's go. And I will lead them towards
Mhm.
the library.
The academy, no worries.
Academy.
You make your way towards Golden Wings Academy. It is really late. Like you said, there's not a lot of people around. But even though, despite that fact, there are still quite a few lights on at the university. You can see there's a few of the laboratories on the outside edge. The lights are on in the window from late night experiments, and that gives you hope that at least Golden Wing will still be at work because she doesn't tend to go home.
No.
You make your way in through the front entrance to see that there's an older, like dwarven man at the desk rather than James. He looks up at you, goes, Groford, welcome. What brings you by so late? What's with the man?
Do I know this gentleman?
Yes, this is Frederick. He is he's one of the senior staff members. Senior twice because he's so old.
Okay. He's old. Do I?
Mhm.
Is he sort of like? Maybe a weird question. Is he like? Is he just? Is he aware of stuff? Like if I hint him, is it like an old guy? Like he just is going to do what he's going to do and not listen to any sort of like nudge hint.
He tends to be a little on his own wavelength. You know, he
Okay.
doesn't
Understood.
seem to give too much of a fuck about whatever anybody does. It's like, you need to go to the library? It's late.
No, Frederick. I actually am going to see. I'm going to see her. But, could you just don't let anyone follow us, no matter who it is?
Of course.
Thank you. And then, Torsten, let's go. I'll walk Torsten.
Right.
No problem. You make your way down the stairs. Torsten, this is your first time seeing the more of the internal structure of the of Golden Wings Academy. There's this vast staircase that extends down behind the reception area and splits the university into its upper and lower floors as well as its flanking sides. You make your way down and you're like, oh, cool, in a laboratory sort of area. And then you make your way down again. It's like, okay, archives deep. This is like dark research and things that probably most people don't know the university is dealing with. And then you go a little deeper and you're like, where the fuck are we going? Until you reach a massive iron door at the base of the staircase. The door to you, Torsten, looks closed. But to you, Groford, it appears open.
Okay, before we sort of get that, I'm going to sort of put my arm on Torsten's shoulder. Probably Groford's been a little bit sort of, maybe, what's what I'm looking for, feverish since being in the basement, and sort of put my arm on Torsten maybe a little bit too aggressively and go, Torsten, do not touch anything in this room. Do you promise me?
I'm fine. I mean,
I'm not supposed to be bringing you. I'm not
as long
supposed to
as
be
we can
bringing you
get
here,
something
but
to
I
do.
just, please, don't touch anything.
Of course. No, of course.
Okay, and I will walk through the door.
With your hand on Torsten, you're led right up to the appearingly closed door and then straight through it, Torsten. You pass through several layers of steel mechanisms and arcane sigils that just blink and light up against your eyes. Groford, to you, seems just like an open doorway.
Yeah,
But
I have no idea what I've just done.
To you and to Guion, this would have appeared as the trippiest of walk-through solid steel as you've ever imagined.
I'm gonna call out as I'm going in. Golden Wing.
Groford? She judges up from behind one of the desks at the far end of the room. You can see her feathers are stuck out at eye angles, clearly catching a little bit of sleep in between working on things. You can see that door that she was putting together is now a fully finished framework. It's built into the back of the cavern. It looks mightily impressive, and you're not quite sure as to what all of the functions of the many different hoses, pipes, arcane sigils, crystals, and various other accoutrements that are now built into the surface of it are for.
Ben thinks that cool. Corvid sees
Yeah.
them and goes, Golden Wing, help, please.
Yes. What's happened? Corvid brothers, right?
Sorry, yes. The Corvid brothers, they are where? Kenkus, apparently? And I will
Okay.
just point and I'll be like, Torsten, Goldwing, Torsten.
Hi.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Pleasure to meet you. I'm going to do a dramatic sweep of one of the desks and lay down Growford. Lay down Guion on it. Lay down Growford on it. Well, that sounds different.
Over my dead body.
Oh my god.
The lawful good just got real bad.
There's no stopping on the way in to admire anything. I just push in and I clear a space on one of the desks as soon as I realise this is where we're meant to be.
He like flutters off into the
I lay
rafters.
Guion down and slowly begin to remove his helmet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, indeed.
Guion, what do they see when they remove your helmet?
Okay. You see a Cyclops. He has one eye, centrally. Very weathered, scarred skin of a soldier, who has obviously taken some injuries and battle wounds. Probably many more now to his thigh from being stabbed by Ghost. And his iris is also completely opaque, as Guion is blind.
Oh,
Very cool.
Wow.
that's so cool.
I know.
He's dead.
Corvid brothers.
He is, yes.
Can you do anything?
Is there anything you can do for him? My lady, he's fallen in the service of this kingdom. Is there no way that he can be revived? I know this is a lot to ask, but we'd be willing to pay any price for
Any
this.
job, any price.
It can
Any
be
job.
done. She moves over to one of the desks and she pulls out like a few bits of metal, a series of tools, and what appears to be a quite large diamond from the center of a large stack of equipment. I'm looking for that. She places the various tools like on the bench in front of Guion, and before she does anything else, she goes, I want to let you know that this may not work. And if there's anything you want to offer to this ceremony, then it may help. But even then, there's a possibility that this doesn't work. Words,
Right.
gifts, something of meaning to him and to you, to tether his spirit to this plane. That will be the strongest connection.
Oh. Wait. One sec.
Okay, let's just prepare.
Where is it? One sec. Where is it? Not there.
It's the dog. No, I'm joking. Sorry.
No, that's what I'm thinking. I'm looking for the dog's name. What did we call the dog?
Lucifer.
Was it Lucifer?
Mm-hmm. Or
Um,
Lucy.
I'm gonna step forward, and I will. Guion. I've not known you for that long, but in the time I've known you, you've made me feel alive and showed me what it is to, I'd say, just have no boundaries. I think me and Lucifer both need you back here. So please come back.
Okay. Tosin, do you have anything to
I'll step forward and I will take his bow off my back. I'll place it on his chest and put his hands over it. Like, look, Guion, I don't know what you think you're doing, but if you think you can fucking die on me, for a moment I'm just getting to know you, you got another thing. You have work to do, and if you die now, that means I win. That means my kingdom is better than yours, and that's that. So you better come back and see if you can prove me wrong.
Evie
That's good.
Anyway.
flutters down from the rafters of the laboratory and lands on the table just behind Guion's head. Guion, you are drifting in the midst of darkness. Smoke swirls around you. It's not unlike when you try and look through any other eyes than Evie's, but there's a coldness to it. And in a moment you feel like a pull. Golden Wing steps forwards, she twirls a hammer in her right hand, and she strikes the diamond. It peals with this pure note of arcane magic. The gem crumbles to nothingness, dust that then blows across the table, scattering between the tools, creating an arcane matrix of iridescent colour, surrounding Guion. And it's something at the back of your mind, Guion, again, it tugs. And then you're like, what is that? And then it tugs again, and you feel the cold of life and the warmth of the laboratory sting back through your soul. As your eyes open and you look back through Evie's eyes.
Guion?
Guion.
Say that again.
Guion's gonna lie completely still.
Okay, you thinking he's still gone? I'm gonna keep persuading him. I'm gonna put 5 gold pieces in his hand and say, Guion, if you come alive right now, you can gamble this 5 gold.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh my god, Guion!
That's what did it?
Oh my god.
Why am I on the table? Why are we all crowding around me? You guys didn't do anything silly with me, did you? While I was out.
I'm gonna pick up the helmet and put it on his head.
Oh. Takes a moment. Starts readjusting the helmet, making sure it's on.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling alright?
It's good to have you back, Will.
Yeah, just passed out for a bit, eh?
More than a bit.
Evie flies up and lands on your shoulder.
What about Ghost and the other one? Are they still around? Where's my bow?
They got away.
Oh.
We had to get you out.
And Tusk?
Tusk's died.
Oh well, fair enough.
Damn it, we should have curb stomped him in his dead body just to like...
Missed opportunity.
That's right, you robbed him.
True.
It's fine.
We did rob him.
It's what it is.
Here, in fact, Guion, I think these are rightfully yours. I'll hand him the 10 gold that I took from Tusk's body.
Oh yes, 15 gold to gamble. Let me put that on my sheet.
Like,
God.
100% more than he had.
1,500.
1,500%, oh my god.
You had no money.
Yeah, I gambled all the way on my last
My
one.
lady.
You actually is infinite % more money than you had.
You,
My lady, our party is deeply in your debt. I don't know how we can thank you or repay you for this.
the only thing I ask you to do is to look after Griffith.
There is...
He is more important than you know.
Oh.
To me.
Thank you.
Of course.
I feel like...
With my life, my lady.
There is some information we can offer.
Yes, other than the morbid moments, how was your dealings with the Corvid brothers?
Well, pretty terrible. We did find out some information.
Yes?
The Corvid brothers are after a material. It was, I believe, called, like, spark steel or...
Crackle
Crackle
steel.
steel, yes.
Wow, that's
Mithril thorium.
they're really interested in that. That's bold of them.
Yeah, they wanted us to come. They wanted to hire us in opposition to you and have us steal some.
Yeah.
I presume you said no, right?
Well, that is hence
Of
why.
course, that is why
Yeah.
That would make sense. Yeah. Sorry, I've just woken up.
they weren't too
Oh,
happy
have you
about
been
that.
working all
And
night?
then
Sorry,
cast
Leon, you died. My
I thought it
apologies.
was the morning.
I mean, technically yes, but it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, sort of thing.
It is irrelevant. Anyway, the crackle steel, as you call it, is its colloquial name. It's the it's known as thorium. It's
Thorium.
mithril alloy imbued with pure arcane energy. Now, mithril can take many a form, but for the most part, it takes a very strong, durable, magic resilient material. Very useful in the construction of magical artifacts, weapons, things once graced by God. Those alloys can be converted with pure arcane power or elemental power or divine power to create a mythic alloy. Crackle steel is one of them. It is the combination of lightning and mithril in its purest form. Voltress is the only place where a mythic alloy, to the best of our knowledge, is manufactured on a larger scale.
Is there a mine of it, some sort, up in the hills?
There was once a mine of crackle steel. Now there is only residuals of crackle steel in that once abandoned mine. I heard you climbed the mountain. The White Spike was once home to a entity of immense elemental power.
It wasn't a big bird, was it?
No.
Okay, because we met a big
No,
bird.
he lives there now. The elemental thing's gone. It's a good bird. It's a good bird.
Okay.
One in one.
He was quite a good bird. He did look like he wanted to eat us, though.
See, that crackle steel is the only reason Voltress still floats. That's the power of it. Without it, the Voltress wouldn't be adrift, our guards wouldn't have their weapons, and none of my laboratory would work at all.
Oh, so them trying to get it is worrying.
Fortunately, no one can really enter here unless they're accompanied by someone who's supposed to be here.
Just a question. So, I don't believe we were followed, but I am worried that we were.
If you were followed, they'd have made it no further than the stairs.
Even if they somehow managed to touch me as they came?
Not unless you meant to bring them with you.
I didn't mean to. They suck. I don't want them in here.
All good. Even then, they'd have to be able to operate this. She walks over to the big glass test tube in the middle of the room, taps it twice, admiring the swirling, eddying storm on the inside of it. That once incredible being is the only reason we're standing.
This is the elemental spirit.
One Elder Tempest.
Can I just say as well? Wait, Elder Tempest?
Yes.
Excuse me. I just have to mentally note this down.
As she's saying this,
Type.
I'm keeping an eye on Guion to make sure Guion's not going to do anything dumb.
Guion's is preoccupied, actually.
What's he doing?
He's thinking for the first time.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You brought back the wrong spirit.
Yeah, despite his arrogant demeanor in general and his trickery, he is really pretty shaken up, I think. As anyone who would be when they've seen death.
Yeah.
Or what death is.
Seen death?
Mm.
Because he's blind?
All right, kill Grill again.
Well, Gwayon's dead. Time for Griff.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So, right. Well, then it sounds like you're pretty safe.
Oh, yes.
I doubt they're going to be able to get in.
That sounds promising.
And now we know what they're after. We can arrange for the council to be dealing with them more swiftly.
They're dangerous, but wounded at the moment. I don't know if we would find them in the rat maze that is the boiler room.
Yes. Also,
Those injuries won't last for long if they are what you say they are.
They are. They most certainly working. One of them could turn invisible, and the other just seemed like a bit of a dick.
I found him a bit of a
Yeah.
bitch, actually, but yeah, sure.
Fair. Were any of you bitten, by the way?
One of them pecked me.
She goes over to a counter and she like pulls out what looks like a long syringe, and she stabs it in your arm.
Oh my gosh!
Ah! I'm actually really frightened.
Oh my gosh!
That's why I didn't ask.
I've heard of that. They call it acupuncture, I think.
She draws out a syringe of blood.
What was
and
that?
she goes over and she takes it over to a microscope and she takes a look at it and goes, Would you
There are little black feathers floating in the blood
would you
vessels.
like to be a werewolf?
Oh,
Well, a werebird.
sorry, what? A were
Some people would
bird.
choose the option, and you never really know whether lycanthropy is going to pass on to create something of the same genus or like something slightly different. You could form out to be pretty much any of the werebeasts depending on your own dormant genes. But most likely, because you're bitten by a bird, you'd most likely become a bird.
Torsten, she's calling you a chicken.
See, some people like that power. Other people don't like that power. It comes with like a rabid hunger and like a bunch of like other downsides, like silver and moons. We have 2 of those, so it's pretty tricky.
That is rough.
Now we can remove it, or and hear me out. We can see what happens.
Torsten is currently also a little shaken. It's been a while since someone he knows has died in combat, and he's quite happy that he's managed to reverse this one. It's done him some pretty good stuff. Lewis, on the other hand, is really debating whether or not he wants Torsten to be a were-raven or whatever, because it's very Raven Queen.
Ooh,
Which
that
is
was so
mine.
cool.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know,
But I don't know if Torsten's gonna go for it. I don't know. I'm like stuck.
Torsten, you know the founder of the Order of the Sentinels also belonged to another organization, the Houses of Blood.
The Houses of Blood.
It's said. I know this is old. We've got to really scratch the back of their noggin for this one. I believe he was a blood hunter of the Order of Lycan.
And I'm sorry, but I have some historical knowledge. Do I know any of this?
There's
Blood
nothing.
Hunters, Order of the Lycan.
Nothing in the recollection of the Order of the Sentinels mentions it per se, but roll a general history check to see if you can recall those particular sects.
10?
Nothing rings a bell. You've heard the name the Houses of Blood before, but what they are or what they do or where you might find them is a different matter. It's an interesting power if harnessed properly. I can't really say when these genes of lycanthropy might start to develop. It looks like it was only a small pack, but big curse.
I am going to
This is a big.
Flip a coin.
This is
You can
big.
almost see Lewis fighting with Torsten right now.
Kind of. So I think I found a way that Torsten could be cool with this. So Torsten's gonna take a second. He's gonna take a second and think about everything that's happened to him and the journey that he's on. And he's going to I mean, maybe it's
I have the cure made out of your own blood. I'm just going to put it right here.
how long will that last?
3 days.
Shit.
After that, you probably need a priest after that, I think.
Okay. And if I don't take the cure?
You'd probably have... Man, hard to say. See, after the 3 days, it's probably properly incubated into your system, and then, like, after that point, you could, from anywhere between, like, then and, like, a few years from now, start developing more lycanthropic symptoms. And those untrained lycanthropic symptoms might be pretty devastating.
Right.
Like,
And training, I could...
you'd need someone who was more in their expertise of that sort of thing, and the Houses of Blood is where I'd start. They're an organization on Agora, I believe, now. Somewhere in the spine, the Firefell Mountains. They train with a lot of different, like, hemocraft subjects. Very much... I don't want to say the word cult, because it sounds pretty negative. They do a lot of good as far as training people not to eat their family members when they turn into a werewolf. But they also then,
That
like,
does sound
indoctrinate those people into their order and make sure that they use those powers for the order. They sit, like, dead center on a chart that one could call about alignment.
Yeah. This might be fate. My god is the Raven Queen. She is the mistress of fate. I do not know if this is what she has in store for me. I will pull a raven's feather from my pocket and draw a line on the floor or on the work surface.
Ooh.
On one side, I'll place the cure, and I'll hold the feather over the line and let go.
Okay. Roll.
I guess that's a 50-50 roll.
Roll a religion check for me. You can use your charisma.
I was
going to
say, is it a 50-50?
Cool.
Also, anyone is free to fuck with that if they like.
Yeah,
It's in
I
open
was
space.
have
If you can do it surreptitiously enough.
I've got...
If Leon was in a better
That's an
mindset,
unnatural 20 on the
I would
religion check.
totally be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Evie's
that.
gonna fly by. Okay. Unnatural 20. The feather curls lazily through the air. It drifts. It does a little loop. And it, for a moment, drifts quite rapidly towards the cure. And then it lazily coils round, brushing just over the line, doing a swift circle, and landing right on top of the cure.
I pick it up and I down it.
Fair.
Wait, it was injection. Oh, it's fine.
No, that's good. It'll get into his system. It's going to taste awful. It's made out of his blood and a bunch of ravens, but
Yeah.
one might say that's foul.
Ugh.
Oh, I guess that's not what's in store for me.
You know,
Yes,
Torsten, I think I didn't
Golden
want to
Wing,
see you
you
get
are-
turned into werekenkus after what we just went through, so I'm kind of
Ravens.
I think this is probably for the best. The danger I might present is not worth thinking about. If I can't control that,
Not without proper training, but you know it's, you could always go get
and how
bitten
would
again.
I have no. Yes, well, I have no plans to go near the fire fell mountains.
That's fair.
So
They're beautiful, by the way. If you ever
right, but I think I went skiing there when I was younger.
on an active volcano, brilliant.
Really sick. Obviously, really-
My lady, we are. I am so deeply in your debt now that I will kneel. My lady Golden Wing, I swear my service and hammer to you. If you need me, call, and I'm here. The House of Farringray is at your service.
Thank you. Torsten, I would see your family restored to the honor that it once had, and I look forward to seeing how your story develops and what fate has in store for you. At Groford's side, of course, I think the three of you make a great pairing.
Thank you.
Gwion, make sure you take enough rest. You've been through a lot. Death is not to be trifled with.
Okay.
Before you go, I should get you one of the things. What was it?
Don't worry.
Money.
Like,
That's what it
Oh,
was.
money?
Going with. I just shuffles away. Just like, where did I
Maybe-
put it? What the?
Give it to either me or Torsten, not Gwion, please.
That's all right.
excuse me, I've just been dead. I deserve to get
Gwyon's a
fair
little
amount
weak
of
for the
payment.
money right now.
One of these. And then some of them. She like shuffles over.
Actually, Gwyon's got enough
Yeah.
money
True,
right now.
he's got 15 whole gold.
Infinitely more money than he had before.
I mean, it's pretty happy.
She shuffles over. She picks up like a small bag of gold. There's 100. There's 75 gold there. It was something that Hans gave me, and this. And she pulls out a dagger, with a very like nice blade to it. It looks pristinely forged. It has a series of like interconnecting metal linkages with the handle and the blade itself, almost like suspending it so that the metal of the blade and the handle aren't in like proper connection. It's not floating, but it's ungrounded.
Yeah.
She like twists the bottom of the pommel, and it crackles with the electricity. This is a dagger with a crackle steel power cell.
That sounds
Now-
pretty cool.
It's good for one attack per power cell, and I have 3 power cells.
Okay.
So she hands
What
you
What
the
level
dagger.
of destruction is this going to cause?
It's not planetary. It's much like the guards' extra staffs. You know, like they whack you with it, and you go. Yeah, it should serve one of you perfectly well. Although, like after the charges are gone, you'll have to come back and get some more batteries, or like I don't know, find some more somewhere. I haven't found any more anywhere else, but if you find any, let me know.
Oh, I don't want that. No, thank you. But thank you for the offer, Lady
Yeah.
Golden Wing, and thank you
Thank
for
you.
bringing me back.
That's a
Groford,
I mean, I use a dagger, but I'm very rarely stabbing things.
+1 dagger. As a bonus action, you can charge it with an extra D8 lightning damage. That lasts for 1 attack on a hit. And after that, you have to use your action to replace the battery, and then your bonus action to charge it again.
Okay.
I think, in which case, that would actually be better in your hands.
Fair. I can use it like once per
The fact that you rarely use it, if it's not going to be much use in regular attacks, one after another, and my hammer's going to do more than that most days.
Okay.
It's hammer time.
No matter how much electricity you
I will
put through
happily
it.
take it. So what should I put down?
A
taser. A taser.
Yeah, sure.
A taser.
+1 dagger.
A crackle steel
Yeah.
dagger.
Well, no, it's not made of pure crackle steel. Charged dagger.
That would be awesome.
Charged dagger.
We've got to do it. Crackle steel
That's
hammer. We're gonna get
Like the-
there.
Crackle steel hammer would be phenomenal.
The what's called the hammer of lightning bolts is a crackle steel.
True. So +1 dagger, 1d4 plus 1d8 when charged.
It like powers up like
And
Windows.
is it +1? Yeah, +1.
Boom, boom, boom. It makes the Netflix sound.
Yeah, whenever you dramatically flourish it, it goes with lightning as well. That's always good, just for showmanship.
Nice.
Well, you need to go to bed,
Very nice.
and I need to get back to work.
Okay.
Yes, we do need rest.
There was one other thing. What was it? Oh, here. And she hands you a crystal set in a configuration of metal appliances. There's an aerial sticking off one side of it. It looks rather janky and a little cobbled together. I said I'd get you a sending stone so that you could like send me, like we could communicate a bit when you're not on island.
Yeah, that'd be great.
This is a little better than a sending stone. So yeah, I paired it with
It doesn't look.
with some of the Langston's telecommunications equipment.
Yes, yes.
So it can sustain a minute of conversation every other day.
Okay.
Right.
But that's it. It doesn't work like a regular sending stone anymore because I may have put some holes in it.
Outside the
Okay.
game,
Right.
every time we use this, do we just time a minute?
Yeah.
And then just...
That's exactly how we're going to do it. We have a minute to
brilliant.
talk. I have the other
That's
one
brilliant.
somewhere.
Do you want
It'll
us
ring.
do you want us
3
to ring you
times.
now, like just so you can get it? Or...
No, I have your number. It's good. It's in. It's the
Okay,
only
okay,
one in
cool,
there. The two are linked. It doesn't link to any others yet. I'm trying to get them to be able to do like, I'm calling them like sea lengths because
Yeah,
they
nice,
they
nice,
wobble
nice.
in
Yeah,
the same way an ocean does. Yeah.
Right.
Whoa. This is crazy. I just met you. Bye. Call me maybe.
Fucking. That's actually kind of catchy.
We can put him back to sleep.
Yeah, we can get rid of him. He's probably very low. He's like 1 HP right now.
Mm.
Sorry, how much was the gold again?
75.
75. Groford or me, what do you think? I think you know her better, so it would make more sense for you to
I
sort of
will
check
accept
things
it, and thank you, Golden. Your kindness seems to be boundless. That's one, boundless. If you need any jobs doing, please let us know. The Corvid brothers seem to be a problem. We set fire to their main base.
Nice.
I think. But yes.
Hmm.
They seem quite strong. Stronger than I thought they were going to be.
If it goes wrong, I will, let you know. Got your sending stone, so I'll,
Yes, of course. We will get in
I'll let
touch.
you know when you're
We'll get in touch every other day.
on your way. Yeah, no, that'd be good. Sweet. I've got to finish that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I'm somewhat
What is?
concerned about where we'll stay tonight.
That's also very true. Is there any rooms in the academy we can stay in?
Not really. A few of the like older professors sleep under their desks.
Can we just sleep in the library? Or like anywhere?
Torsten,
It's not very safe. I mean, it's safer than like the street, but and you know, I wouldn't recommend sleeping in the library. There's a lot of old stuff in there.
Fair.
Right, Torsten, can't you recommend staying, like, there's a temple to your god person, right? The Raven Queen or something?
We could.
Probably stay
could
underneath.
possibly
I mean,
stay out
she's
there.
gonna stop death, right? I mean, that's what she does. She stops death, so... Sounds good, so...
That's not quite what she does, but
Well, who stops
yes,
death
we
then?
might be able to claim sanctuary there.
But do we-
Life
She stops undeath.
So who stops death?
does.
God is
That would be
life.
nobody.
God. There's a god.
I believe actually rock stops death, and then
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was lizard. Fuck, I always get that wrong.
Guys, I'm being serious. Who stops death? This is very important.
I don't think any of the deities are.
To my knowledge, nobody stops.
no, I don't
death.
think anyone just stops you from dying.
It's
I mean,
important.
some of the gods have got a handle stopping death, but the people who don't die,
The
like,
Wild Mother deals with growth. Oh, sorry, I actually don't know the pantheon.
It is,
very
yes.
well.
Melora. 1 second. Neither do I.
Oh,
Save that. Bring me the backstory. Show me my universe.
show me the lore.
They just whacks out a big tome, just smacks onto the table.
I guess Gwion for now it's Golden Wing, but
D&D. Ooh.
Golden Wing? Are you a god, Golden Wing?
It's been said. Once or
Wing is
twice.
very impressive.
My campaign 8 notes. I made it into a podcast. Talk among yourselves. Roleplay.
How did you do that?
No,
I think you
everyone's
roll
in
dice.
There we go. Guys,
Grion's in deep thought right now.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
That's
I'm trying to figure out who stops death.
Oh,
I'd like to make a conversational attack against Leon.
It's super effective.
You've got
Um, I will say as well.
you've got the Changebringer, you've
No,
got Bahamut, you've got the Archer, you've got the Lawbringer, you've got the Dawnfather, Ayun, Cord, Melora,
These all stop
Valanda.
death.
You've got the Raven Queen,
So-
you've got Shrina, you've got the Moon Weaver, and then you've got a bunch of betrayer deities which claim they can stop death, like Asmodeus, Bane, Lolth, Tiamat.
But all of them stop death.
Throg. No. More or in the range of.
Cool. I have the
Bane.
list up now. I can
Yeah.
play it out.
The
Um,
Lorax. Wait, when did that get in there?
So, to my knowledge,
Pick up the Lorax. Let's go.
Sorry.
to my knowledge, none of the prime deities claim to stop death. Though Bahamut the Platinum Dragon is central to protecting life. The Wild Mother promotes life in growth, but also death. Coryllian, the Archheart, spring, beauty, life. All promote life, but none stop death.
That's very useful. Thank you, Torsten, for your insightfulness.
The only one I know who even comes close to controlling death, or claims. In some of the old lore, it's claimed that the crawling king has dominion over some death, though I believe it's just in infliction of the death.
The Crawling King, huh? And that's his official name?
Yeah, it's on his birth certificate.
Yeah, Toro. The crawling king. It's a betrayer deity, long banished.
Oh, that's very useful.
You make your way up through the spiral staircases, I presume, towards the main entrance.
Yeah. We do indeed. We're looking for somewhere to stay, if that was not involved, and we're hoping to stay at Raven Queen Manor.
Yeah, you can make your way
Yes, I
towards
think-
the
Yeah.
temple. It's a long ways out towards the right-hand side of the island.
Yeah, I feel like it's the way to go now.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
the fact that it's a long ways out might be good though, because it's not in the main thick of it.
Mhm. Yeah, fair enough.
I think that would be a good idea.
You make your way in that direction. It's at this point that you remember that you have. It's tomorrow night at midnight. The Order of the Fallen Wing will be departing towards Tiamont.
Ooh.
And it was recommended to you that you would introduce yourself as to things to remember when you wake up in the morning. But yes, you make your way towards the Temple of the Raven Queen on the far side of the island. The temple seems cold and a little lifeless, if you'll take the pun. Doesn't appear to be any lights on. The graveyard seems empty. But apart from that, it seems peaceful. There's no birds attacking you. Though there are a few ravens sat on the fence.
I will stroll up to the door of the temple and knock.
There's no response right away. After like a few minutes, you hear some like shuffling way back in the church. And then, like the door. Hello? Can I help you?
I'm terribly sorry to disturb you so late at night. We seek sanctuary.
From the. I recommend a tavern.
No, I'm terribly sorry. There may be. We met earlier, Father.
He like adjusts his glasses up and he goes, Farron Grey, right? And your
Yeah.
friends. Come in. He like shuffles
Thank
backwards.
Thank you.
You're welcome to stay here in the hall. Let me get you cushions. He like shuffles back into the back room. He brings some stuff over. Brings some like bed rolls out and rolls them out. It's like, unfortunately, we don't have anywhere more sanctuary than this. This is, as about as good as it gets for the Raven Queen on Voltress. But here,
Of
you're
course,
welcome
no,
to stay.
anything
You
you
are
can do.
safe in the arms of the Raven Queen tonight.
This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Please rest. Shall see you in the morning.
Yes, of course.
Good night.
I will cast alarm. I actually won't cast alarm. Oh, yeah, I can cast it as a ritual. Can I do ritual spells as a?
I think you can.
I don't think I can.
No, can you not? Ooh, you cannot. I don't think.
I think I can.
I don't think I'm a
can.
ritual
Everything.
caster.
I don't think you can.
Sorcerer? Can sorcerer?
No, I can either.
I think it's only. If it says you can cast a spell that has a ritual component, doesn't that mean you can?
I think you have to be a ritual caster to do it. Let me see.
I think I am a sorcerer.
Yes. But you can't cast his spells.
I think you're a sorcerer too.
No, but I have alarm.
Oh, you do have alarm. Okay.
I've got alarm.
You have alarm.
I've got alarm, so I can do it.
Oh,
you
perfect.
should be able to do it, definitely.
I can do it over the doorways.
I am not a ritual caster.
So apparently, if you're a full spellcasting class, that's what makes you a
Okay.
caster.
Oh, then no.
So I am. So I will ritual cast alarm across the doors.
Cool, no worries. Yes, you alarm the outside of the building, and you are settled, covered by the shroud of the Raven Queen. The porcelain white mask at the end of the hall watches over you. It isn't at all creepy for someone who's been late to the edge of death recently. There's a calmness and a stillness as you drift off to sleep. You awake in the morning, no problem, freshly rejuvenated after a long rest. It's currently about 8 and 10 in the morning to have gotten your full 8 hours.
We get our
Long
health
resty
back.
boys.
Let's go.
Guion, you shrug off like the shroud of sleep. You check yourself over for like aches and pains, and you find like across your chest, like just a good, like right over your heart, a very long silvery scar. It's new. It shows the evidence of where you. Guion.
Guion, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Sorry.
Okay. New scar required.
Mm-hmm. It's somewhere at this point you realise that the things that's roused you is the priest hobbling around the church. Goes, good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
I hope you slept well. And, sorry, we can find you something more suitable.
No, you've been more than helpful.
You've been amazing.
Thank
Can
you.
I ask why a tavern wasn't a better fit?
I mean,
We found the less you know of what we do, the better for
Good.
you, I think. But
Bye then.
okay.
that's entirely.
Sorted. If that's the case, I think that's probably where we should leave it. It was a pleasure meeting you all, and please stop by any time under different circumstances.
Of course. I'm sorry for this, and thank you for your help.
You are most welcome in the Raven Queen's sanctum.
And let's leave.
Let us
I
leave.
feel like like that morning would be so awkward.
Yeah.
It'd be like you turn up
Always
at 2 a.m.
cold.
Go,
Yeah.
hi, can we stay? And then he goes, yes. And you wake up like, hi, bye.
Hi again. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way out into the morning. It is cold and windy. That storm that was threatening the back edge of Ultras is now like shrouding over the top of the city, creating this like half dome split cloud that is looking particularly violent. There's like crackles of lightning in it, and the occasional bassy rumble of distant thunder. The air is thick with an extra C, a couple of W's.
Okay.
Okay, well, we should.
This is the day we were going to drop.
At midnight is when the Vultures reaches the furthest point north towards Tiamund, and that is when the Order of the Sentinels, the Order of the Fallen Wing, too many orders, will be setting off from Vulturus to make their way to Tiamund.
And generally they hang out in that pub.
You've seen them around in that pub. Most of them do tend to spend more time around their craft, their airship, as you've seen when you've been around near the dock area.
We need to go and introduce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go introduce ourselves, if that's all right.
Yes. Yes. Do you feel up to it, Guion? Do you feel like? Are you feeling?
Probably up to it. Never been better. Yeah,
Have you got
perfectly fine.
all your
Let's
strength
go.
back and you feeling?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I am the strongest. That's a lie. I'm shifting a brick.
That's
but,
very good. Very
yes.
fair.
Yep.
Would you like some water?
Yeah.
And go for, like maybe get a drink on the
Nope.
way.
Nope. I'm good. I'm trying to lie less this time. Give it a second chance. Let's try and be more honourable.
Well,
Just
Might have done a change. A good change.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that dying was a good thing, obviously, but
sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fallen
Wing.
Wait.
fallen wing. Sounds like a plan.
I think that's probably the best, yeah.
Okay.
As we're walking down, I'd like
Mhm.
to speak to Guion real quick, if that's all right.
Mhm.
Guion, while you were out,
Yes.
we did remove your helmet.
I'm very sorry you had to see that.
Why are you sorry? nothing wrong with.
Well, my ancestors are very mean, hurtful people that do very bad things.
You don't, though.
I understand if you no longer want to travel with me.
I'm sorry. What? Gwion,
Well,
we just brought you back
yes.
from the dead, man.
Yeah, but you didn't know I was
I did.
that thing. Oh, how?
Well, I took your helmet off.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Look, I can't say I know much about. Look, you're not what you. You're what you do, not what your ancestors do. I'm not gonna judge you for what they did. If you start eating villagers, then by all means I will probably have some issues. But
Oh, yeah. Me too. They will probably taste very nice.
no, I imagine they're not very tasty.
But you never
The
know.
villagers I knew subsisted mostly on beets, and I imagine that's a disgusting taste.
They subsisted on wrapping? That's crazy. Just dropping
Yes.
heavy bars.
Yep, just like that. Beets for days.
Gwion, no, this change. I agree with Torsten here. It changes nothing about how we think about you.
You people are very honourable. Thank you for saving me and bringing me back. I appreciate you not just leaving me to disappear. I also am working some things out for myself and would really appreciate it if we could stay away from fighting for a bit, please.
We can certainly avoid it as much as we can.
But I also know that we have a mission to do with the Fallen Wing, and I also really want to travel with you both. I am just trying to change myself a little. Please. Sorry. Thank you.
Changing sounds like it's a hard thing, Gwion.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, I'm not lying anymore. Yes.
Well done.
Right. Well, I'm proud of you. You
Thank
know,
you, Torsten. You are a very good person,
we're...
despite your army.
Yeah, well, we'll see who comes out best on that one. Yeah,
So,
well,
weather's good.
Oh,
kind
really
of,
nice.
I mean,
Yes, glorious.
yeah,
glorious.
storm's looking good.
It's actually quite quite a nice
a bit
challenge
windy
just
out.
walking through this, actually. Yeah.
You guys
you
are
ever
like
fly
struggling to stay
kite
up. Mm-hmm.
Do we get anywhere near the Fallen Order?
The Fallen Wing, yeah, you make your way towards the docks, and you've passed by this area a couple of times, but you've never really been looking directly for the Order of the Fallen Wing. You see their incredible, you saw it on your way in, Torsten,
Yeah.
their incredible iron airship. This thing is Voltress is
But
called
cool.
that because it's a floating fortress. This is a much smaller, like, floating bastion. It is a mini citadel that can glide. It's currently sat at one of its alone from the rest of the other ships in the port, a little ways offshore with a couple of vessels passing backwards and forwards between it. It is the inspiration I took for it, and it's probably the best way to describe it, is the Heart of Steel ship from Fallout 4.
Googling it. Yeah.
it's a massive metal blimp with a series of connecting bridges
cool.
and cables on the
yeah,
underside of it.
this guy's-
that serves as like rooms and places to eat and sit and like war council chambers and various other like.
Kind of looks like the ship from Up.
Yes, it looks like the ship from Up.
The much less cooler sort of like hip version.
Brilliant.
That hardcore show up.
One second, I'm just pulling up some information.
Kind of right though. It does look like the ship from Up. We see an old guy and a boy.
Get loads of dogs on there. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Exploring Tom.
Are there any squirrels about? Squirrel, 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 squirrel.
Yeah, as you pull towards as you walk down towards the docks, you see a familiar face, a large Goliath man sat on one of the crates, waiting to be shipped out towards the edge of the to the ship itself. He spots you all in the crowd and goes, "Hello there, Tangy and G-Man and the other G-Man, right?"
Perfect. Yes, perfect. Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's a pleasure to see you all.
It's a pleasure to see you too. Thanks for the warm welcome.
I hear that you're going to be joining us, right?
Yes. That's what we were invited into, and we'll be
coming on the journey. Let's go. That's big. You want to hunt some dragons, little man?
Well,
You talking to me? Yes, I am little. No, not right now, but down the line, maybe.
At that, he gives you a long look. He goes, "Okay, cool.
Who is your resident healer on the ship?
We have a few clerics that are like doing the master arts.
Who is your most healy one?
I wouldn't say I had a most healy one. The commander himself.
Pick your favorite.
The commander himself is pretty good at his.
What's his name?
Yeah. Commander Abraham Vanderberg, the leader of the Fallen Wing.
Is he available
Right now? I don't know.
Is he on the ship?
Yeah, he doesn't really leave.
In his captain's quarters or something?
Yeah.
Is he a busy man generally?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, is there somewhere less busy that might have a bit of downtime?
Me?
You're not a healer, so I need someone who's a healer.
Why do you need a healer? You right?
Don't worry, just
I don't really feel like answering your questions because you're not giving me a lot of information.
Well, I've peered into the eyes of death and seen myself drift into inky blackness where there is no return and where you just go and that's it. And I don't really want to do that anytime soon, so I want to go speak to a healer.
Was this recently?
My turn. Healer. What's the next person with more more spare time?
You should come speak to the captain.
But he's a busy man. I don't want to get in his
I'm
way.
sure he's expecting you. Don't worry about it. I'll hop on the ship with me and we'll go.
And also for future Western information, my name is Guion.
Guion?
Yes.
Got it.
That'll do.
Guion, G-Man, and Tingy.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it.
completely fine being Team Man.
And
No,
Guion's gonna
you're
whisper to
G-Man.
Oh, I'm G-Man. Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's Tingy.
Tingy.
He looks
I
like a
understand
thing.
why that makes sense.
Is he talking
I'm gonna
about
whisper
me?
to Groove.
Am I?
I think you're Tingy.
That's
Right.
Oh yes, please lead me to Captain.
thank you.
Captain Abraham Vanderberg.
Yeah. It takes a little moment. One of the looks like it's a much smaller like airship than the ones you've been on in the past. This one has like a really sleek hull, but despite that, it seems to be able to take a considerable amount of cargo. It seems to have very powerful thrusters for quick movement, whereas the main ship itself is a transporting base. These look like they have a more specific purpose, potentially even than just alighting bits of equipment, which is what looks like it's happening as Ellis like grabs one of the barrels he was sitting on and like hoiks it onto his shoulder, and grabs a big crate in the other hand and like hoiks it into his hand and goes, "You guys are gonna lend a hand?"
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course.
I will lend a hand soon. Gonna catch up with
Go
my man,
on.
Captain.
He's on the ship.
yes.
So the faster we get the stuff on the boat.
Can I just do one load and then speak to him?
No, because
I got something important that I wanted to do.
okay,
one-on-one.
this ship isn't leaving until it's full of stuff.
That's okay. I'll help. Listen, I'll do
The
whatever.
faster we do this, the faster you go and see the captain.
Not trying to cause any
so-
violence. Okay, sure.
see,
Then,
yeah.
yep.
Mhm.
I will lift
Thank
some
you,
barrels. Yep,
And, like,
you're good. I got
Hoiks
you.
it over,
I'm here.
like some barrels. Like there's quite a lot of equipment that needs going on, but it goes fairly quickly with the full review working away, as well as a couple of other the deckhands from the Order of the Fallen Wing. The craft, you all hop aboard, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And you take the craft off towards the ship. As you get closer and closer to it, you can see it sitting a little ways from the shore, and it just looks more and more imposing as you draw. It's in a meeting now. You found the raise hand button.
You all found the raise hand button.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, you drift towards the ship, and you can see it like looming over you, gantries and workways. And as you draw in towards the middle of it, you can see there's like it's got its own little dock space at the front. You can see there's about 10 of these ships like the one you're on, all with various levels of equipment. People are taking on and off, as well as outrigged with what appear to be almost like planks that you'd walk the plank on, but they've got sturdy gantry rails on and like appears like harnesses right over the edge of the railing, potentially for high speed travel or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, he like takes off one thing and he waves over Luna Ashford, who you remember, the Shadow Key from the bar as well. She's got her spear and she's directing a few people. He waves her over and she comes over and it's like, gentlemen. He looks and goes, they want to see the commander. You should probably him. He really wants to see the commander. And I think he's expecting
him especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
I was told he probably is expecting.
he's expecting, I think you. Yeah. She goes, yes. Follow me. She like hefts her spear over her shoulder and wanders through the corridors and gantries without really breaking stride.
As we're walking
him.
out, one sec. I know we want to go to the island, but why are we going there again?
Do you mean me to remind you? Have you got it?
I can remember some stuff. There was I know someone. There was a Warforged. But what Growth would remember. That's what I actually remember. Is that there was a Warforged who was a commander of something. Who the last time he was seen was in a old combatant battle place on the island.
It was an old Order of the Sentinels training
Captain
ground.
Silverport. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go, gang!
That's why you're going to the
was-
to find the abandoned training grounds.
Well, I was thinking more about
Potentially
it.
some more information about the Order of the Sentinels.
Was it a Faring Ray training? Like, was it?
Yes, it was the Order of the Order of the Sentinels,
Or
that was their
Sentinels
training
training ground. Yeah.
and he was the commander of that training ground, Captain Silverport. Yes, you follow Luna through the corridors of the steel ship. You can see there's like bunk rooms, and you pass by a large mess hall. It seems like people are settling in for like a lunchtime gathering. And as you follow her through, she leads you up a couple of flights of stairs, and things get a little more refined, a little more trimmed. Down below is like more barracks sort of area. This is officer quarters, most definitely. Leads you along a nicely paneled like steel bulkhead interior room towards an impressive set of iron doors at the far end. She like knocks 3 times on it. Commander, you have some visitors. And she steps back and pushes the door open for you. Expecting you.
Hello. Do you mind if I come in?
Enter.
My name is Oh, thank you. I'm coming in now. I walk
You
in.
step in and you see a luxuriously furnished but very military-esque office. It's most definitely like a refined workspace of someone with a lot of class and taste. There is opulent bits of artwork on the side, as well as a lot of, despite everything else being like grey and gunmetal trim, this is silvers and very finely woven bits of fabric that make up the chairs and the surrounding. You can see at the other end of this hall from this room from you is a large black wood desk with an impressive seat and an impressive man sat behind it. You can see a sort of older looking elven gentleman. He has a long graying beard at the front and beautiful golden auburn hair that ties back into several intricate plaits and bits of steel work that frame a nice array of hair in the back of it. I don't quite know how to describe that. It's cascading, very intricate. Must take him a nightmare amount of time in the morning. But he's sat there, his hand on a walking stick at the side, with a dragon's head pommel on the top of that walking stick. He leans back into his chair and says, "Gentlemen, welcome to my ship."
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Thank you.
A nice.
Thank you for taking us on such short notice.
I hear you're looking for a healer?
I'm looking for a healer. I was told that you were the best in the business.
I dabble. Definitely the best on the ship.
Do you worship, if you don't mind my asking, Mr. Abraham, and you can say no, do you worship the Platinum Dragon? Platinum
Me
Dragon.
and the Platinum Dragon have an understanding. I don't linger with deities too much, but I uphold the law as I see it.
That's a very interesting answer, Abraham. Do you mind if I also ask, do you have any information that you might be willing to share on the Platinum Dragon's teachings, or about how to talk to him, or have any healy things that you might be willing to show me how you do them, that I could practice over long times? Maybe be able to do them myself.
I'm sure the library has some information on the Platinum Dragon. Here at Voltrus would definitely have some information about him, but we also have a bestiary, as well as a few collections of tomes and various works on the ship that could be of help to you on our journey. Might be worth studying them, but take your time. Religion isn't something to be rushed.
No, yeah, you're right. I should take my time. Where would they be, by any chance?
Just give us a moment. I need to know that you're the sort of people who are going to do well here.
Test
You see,
time.
I don't like that word. I just need to know you, that's all. See, we of the Order of the Fallen Wing, we strive to put to the sword things that have long since gotten used to being the predator. Dragons is something that we come across most regularly, and that is what we strive for, because they take a certain level of expertise to be able to take down. We leave the demons and other abominations to people who are better suited for it than we are. But that doesn't mean that we don't strive to eliminate such evils in the world. Now, from what I hear, you have done a few works in the city and found yourself up against a few creatures and bad influences that may have scared or worried you in some way or another. Now, we strive as part of the Order of the Fallen Wing, to be fearless in the face of danger. That is among the grandest lies that people tell about our order. We are always afraid, but we do not let it conquer us, and that is what makes us stand apart. So, can you stand with us for the journey, here on our ship? Not fearless, but above it, above your own fear.
I believe we can, sir. We have faced some strange things since we've... Well, I myself have faced some strange things since I've set out, and together we've faced enough to know. A little danger, a little fear isn't enough to stop us or turn us back.
I'll be honest and say I've not experienced too much danger in my life. The amount of danger I've experienced has gone up maybe 1,000% over the last couple of weeks. And I will not lie and say it has not made me more cautious and more tentative about, I would say, diving headfirst into situations. But I will also tell the truth when I say I am still very intrigued to explore the world and see what it has to hold in all the dark corners, including.
And you, Gwion? He looks at you and you see, like, straight into his eyes. They are golden.
I can tell you that I have definitely faced the scariest thing in my life, and I'm still kicking, so, you know, I'm sure I can help the fallen wing.
Good. Well, welcome aboard. I look forward to traveling with you. Now, we've had recent reports of a black dragon patrolling the upper edge of Algora. We're possibly going to intercept it on the way, but you won't need to worry about that. As far as we know, it's a young black dragon, but those reports can be a little conflicting. People see big, scary lizard in the sky and they go, ah! No, I'm joking. We take it very seriously. But also, that's what we do. We hunt dragons, and we may be stopping to do that on the way. So, if you're going to soil your britches, make sure you've brought spare. Are we understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
understood.
We'll be asking you to do an observation. We're not going to be asking you to fight a dragon first day, you know? But,
we get an introductory shift.
yeah, it's an introductory shift, you know.
Trial period.
Six months, I think, is the standard going.
Probation.
Just out of curiosity, we'd like to give a bit of support if necessary, but like.
If the opportunity arises, it would be interesting to see what you could contribute. But we tend to handle these things a little away from the ship. Okay. You can observe with me for this one.
That sounds great. Sounds like a. You know what? I can only say I appreciate this career, this opportunity to further our careers as adventurers.
Absolutely.
My CV is here. My references is here.
Take my national insurance number.
Do we get sick pay?
Yes, we will see you. Unless you want to linger around here on the ship, you're very welcome. But otherwise, I would recommend you gather what supplies you need in the town, and we will see you on the dock at midnight.
Sounds great.
Perfect, thank you. Just quickly as well, shall not for you, sorry, but Torsten and Corvid. Maybe we could split up, meet back here. In a few hours.
Sure. Sure.
Perfect.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
And with that, Guion will make his way off.
On the ship? Staying on the ship? Trying to leave the ship? What's the...
He's going to be leaving the ship, going for shopping.
Cool.
Grabbing his supplies.
Okay. We'll go with splitting the party.
This seems like the best option.
Straight fire.
Whilst possibly being hunted by
Birds.
Yeah, freaking
But
by potentially being hunted by the gangsters of the floating island. As we leave the ship,
Mhm. Yes, actually, let's go over what each of you are doing, and then we'll.
I would like to, first of all, collect some baking ingredients for cookies.
Baking ingredients, cool.
And I would like to find a place to bake some cookies.
Bake some
Or
cookies.
like go to a tavern and basically go in and be like, how much to use your kitchen?
I will remind you, you also have a dog to collect.
I will be collecting the dog. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm baking first.
Yeah.
And
Got
I'm
it.
getting the dog.
Nice.
Yeah,
Can't forget
Torsten?
about Lucifer.
I'll be finding winter gear for
Mhm.
the three of us.
Perfect. That sounds
We're
good.
going somewhere very cold,
Very
so
cold,
I want
yeah.
something like Arctic ready.
And Guion?
Can I message you
Sure.
some of the stuff? I haven't quite
Absolutely.
made the full list.
I will also
All
message
good.
you one of the things I'm going to do because I got this.
Grand. Sounds like a plan. And with that, thank you for watching More Than a Story. We have been your
Thank
traumatized hosts.
Heading back
Follow
again.
us on all those social media things and all of that sort of stuff. I'll see you in the next one.
Hell yeah.
Later. Bye.
Now, the end of that song involves Ben deep throating his mic, and that's the end.
That's actually my mic. I'm not even using this mic.